Welcome, guys, to my Love Island USA Season 8, Episode 18. Casa More, baby.
We is back in Casa.
We is back in Casa. And joining me today is Danita.
Hello.
And Miss T Joy to discuss the second day of Casa, where the girls finally got their men's.
Finally.
I'm highly disappointed because I wish they had kept 9.
Yeah, me too.
Instead of 6.
Yeah, or at least 8.
Or like 8. Yeah.
At least like the ones we really are interested in, and 2 reserves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because then you have to
those 2 couches. Like, I just didn't think that. Why won't you let them have 8?
Like, then you have to choose, who's gonna be best for everybody instead of we each get 2.
Right.
So it's like, I kind of wish they had let them do it. But I would say otherwise, I'm still loving what they've done with Casa. I really the OG men can all choke.
Yes.
I don't care for 9, none of them, honestly.
I've gotten the ick with all of them.
And then when Sincere is the person in the room, the most,
like, he's still adding up, but he's also making sense. It's that hand.
He always does that.
It's the hand.
Like it's so sad. Like, it's just sad. Bolt is here. Bolt says Keon was robbed. I do wonder if, because his kiss with Anaya was good, but I do wonder if she was the only one that wanted him. So it's like,
might not have kept him because
which is why I'm kind of like, I wish it was 8 or 9 instead of 6.
I do feel like there was a few of them that probably were like right there, and they was just like, but dang, it's only me that likes him, or it's only you that likes him, and if I go to him instead, now he's just floating around doing nothing.
Right.
And they don't want another soul situation,
No. So I feel like the girls have been fairly consistent that they try to make sure that they all will allow these people to get the maximum amount of time with them, unless the person is focused on one person and one person is focused on that one person.
Yeah, I feel like the only person that they was like, who do you want, was Jen.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she wanted
and that probably was, they probably was like, okay, Jen, who's your top 3?
Because she's single.
Because she's single. And a lot of these women want to go back to their men. So, hello.
Yeah.
CJ is here. Hi, ladies. Welcome back, CJ. Hampton is here. Hey, ladies. Anaya and Trinity stacks are up.
I'm glad somebody's
with us, because there's the male population and some of these black women ain't on this, and I feel like I'm so happy for both of them, honestly, after these 2 hours.
I am too.
And Bryce needs to work on getting some real tears out if he's going to make this believable with his sad puppy act. I agree.
Because it's really a show. It's really a show. It's not real.
Nobody there wants you. None of those girls want you, and now you're doing the pity party.
And I feel like he's been laying the groundwork for weeks. Like, if ever Trinity leaves me for her type, that means that she never liked me and she played me. When all it is Bryce is honestly not anybody's type. And I said this at the top of when we started. I don't know if, I don't know if Bryce's person is in the villa or will ever walk into the villa.
Exactly.
And honestly, I don't think it helps that obviously we keep getting feedback from the ladies that he can't kiss.
He cannot kiss.
No, because Kitty threw that dig once again.
Well, she did. No turtle tongue.
He was like, that was a real kiss, no turtle tongue or anything.
I think girl is still on that kiss with that man.
You haven't kissed him in weeks. Can we get over it?
She said, I can't forget it. That turtle.
Even Jen was like, something wrong with it.
And CJ says, I think they needed more time with the 12 guys.
I agree.
Honestly, that's why I feel like they should have whittled it down day by day. Like, we only have but so much beds. But you guys have the 5 to 6 beds plus the extra bed or soul ties. You could have kept 8
easy. Exactly. Y'all could have went from the 12. It's okay, ladies. Y'all have to narrow it down from 12 to 9. Right? Okay, we drop a few of them. And then the next day they get a text. Hey, ladies, it has to go from 9 to 6 for the rest of college.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes. And then now you had 2 days.
I agree. So I'm also not going to fault the ladies for who they dumped. Because like I said, if you weren't here, I do feel like it's possible they tried to maximize the people they felt like people will get multiple chances to know.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And Kay is here. Kay says, hey, ladies, I hope y'all are doing good. We are in casa. Yes. How are y'all feeling? Let's go. Am I in Trinity? That's how I feel good. I feel good.
Yeah.
I'm good so far. CJ says, I felt kind of bad for Bryce. I was moved, guys.
No.
It's
a lie. The lies. It's a lie. Do not feel bad for him.
It's a scheme that Bryce set up to come to us with the bullshit. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
I just don't.
Him and Zach are game players. Him and Zach are
game players. KC thinks he is a game player.
Casey is. You can see right through that man. Please.
Yeah.
Corbin say I've chose somebody with maturity. Yeah. Because Casey thinks he's a lot of things and he's not.
Corbin. Honestly, I think Corbin, I'm like in the middle with him. He is literally like the fuck boy, but he also does have some sense because I'm like, honestly, what he was saying about Kenzie, I'm like, you can't really fault him.
He was like,
you see her track record. Yeah, she running somebody back. He over there backing it up right now. He was like, I already know.
And he didn't make out with the girl the first night.
He didn't. He didn't. I was like, damn, I can't even hate on Corbin this episode. So like he dropped, and some of these other guys drop it real far, and Corbin's still where he was at.
Yeah.
And then you have Sincere, like I said, who just be miraculously making sense even through his metaphors.
It's understandable, Bryce. I get what you're saying. I get it. You feel how you feel.
Like, can we figure out
when he's trying to remember? He don't even know what we doing. So you know what she doing, but she don't know what we doing.
Exactly.
So, CJ says, Miss T Joy, even you used to be a
I am, but I'm telling you. I feel like
I laugh. I'm sorry.
And I just do. I mean, Visine would have done better for him if he would have put some Visine before he went and did all that. But I'm telling you, I just don't think
the salty sea air or something like something.
I just don't think it's real. I think he's playing. He don't even be wanting to get physical like that with Trinity. No.
And how did we go from Zach's whole point was, Trinity doesn't get your jokes like me and Kata do, and you agreeing?
Trinity would have laughed.
You agreeing to now being like, these girls don't get my jokes like Trinity does.
And Trinity just be laughing for the plot. Trinity don't even know what he's saying.
At this point,
I'm telling you now.
We only got last episode where she was like, no, I get his jokes. And I used to thought it was stupid, but now I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, girl, no. He has seriously like scrambled your brains. Let it go. Those jokes are not funny.
Yeah.
They're not. Sorry. Hamden says every time Bryce talks, it's about what Trinity does for him. Like, get your 30-year-old ass away from our girl. God, he grosses me out so bad. Period.
Nobody don't talk about this age gap anymore. We just forgot about it.
First of all, I think he wants Zach. That's the first thing. That is the absolute first thing.
Like in order of preference, Zach.
Yes.
Trinity.
And then somebody else.
No, Kata.
Oh, no. Sorry. You're right. Kata.
Hello.
Then Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody else.
Then
and I do kind of wonder though if he's like biding his time, that if Zach throws Kata over, that he can actually go, and then Trinity is with somebody, he can actually go after Kata. I would not
Kata
put it past this motherfucker.
Herself on the verge of elimination, and she would still tell him no. She would walk out being a bad bitch alone before she would couple up with Bryce. She does not like that man.
No.
Nope.
No.
And I also, at this point, I don't even think she would do that to Trinity.
She wouldn't.
No.
They too close now.
She wouldn't want Zach to do that to her.
Exactly. Which also probably feeds into the Melanie thing as well.
No. What I'm saying is,
I'm saying she wouldn't do it even if Zach dipped. I don't think she would do it to the Trinity.
She said, we're saying it's like she would view it from the point of if it was Zach going after Trinity because she coupled up with somebody and he wasn't, whatever. She would not like it done to her.
Yeah.
Right now, she's the one the most in her feelings.
Somebody else, and Trinity was okay with it. I think she still wouldn't do it because she don't like him.
That too. I feel like Kata is the one I feel like I see who's most in her feelings. I don't know if anybody else.
Pictures on her phone.
Yes, she's scrolling through pictures. Anaya already said. Yeah, all right. Anaya already said her man don't give a fuck about her, so she just gonna do her.
He said, "I'm still thinking about him, but I know for a fact he ain't thinking about me though. I know." So
it's giving Leah and Miguel. It's giving Leah and Miguel.
I know that man.
Yeah,
she just has to decide if she's gonna act up. That's it. Because she knows he is.
And Kenzie said he done left the pictures. He gone. I'm done with him.
He said,
I'm
done. Bye.
Ramsey's here. Ramsey says Casey and Tara are so tea. I'm like, okay.
Oh, well, it looks like he's gonna be on to somebody else tomorrow. So you might want to.
Oh, who was he on tomorrow?
Sydney, honey. Saying that tomorrow because that's who he's gonna be on tomorrow.
Different lips he touching tomorrow night.
So
I love it. Because I said, you could even see it through this episode. Tiara is giving him the ick.
Yes.
You heard him say she on me bad. How is somebody saying that somebody from Casa is on them bad already? Bad. Like, do you know how crazy that is?
I was getting from him. He's
relax.
Like I can't bring her back.
Like tried, you know.
Yeah, she tried to hold back. But yeah, no, Tiara's like on it. I'm actually
now that's territorial.
Yeah, yes. Like I'm concerned, and I think he was peeping it. And he's like, "Oh no, if I bring her back, I can't even think about it, Maya, because she gonna want all my time."
Right.
Because that's what it's kind of giving. And granted, we haven't seen an actual combo for real, but that is the energy it's giving.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? She woke up and said that was her man.
Yeah.
My man. It was like, that's my man.
My man.
I baby.
Ready for him to have a taste, honey.
Yes, because again, Daya made the same mistake when she was with Cordell. She thought that all that physical bullshit she was doing with him meant something, because he wasn't getting it from Serena. And again, the mistake is they think that because the other girl is not giving it to the man, that means she doesn't like the man.
Right.
And that is not the case.
True.
Yeah.
But as CJ says, Casey and Tara look like lust for me right now. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in what they do.
I just need to see somewhere. I need to see actual conversations. And then I can decide they actually got something. But right now she's playing on that nobody's standing in front of his door. Yeah.
Ramsey says, come on, the instant mindset that she likes him. That is what Casey always wanted. And remember, no one stood in front of her door. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And watch how he act when he get what he wants. Yeah. Watch how he act when he get what he wants. I'm just saying, come back on Friday when this thing get the boiling down and they have to choose. I'm not so sure that he isn't going to wow out and live his best life and then wake up and come to his senses and be like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. If he's not 100% sure, he knows if he takes somebody back, it's a wrap, right? So he has to be fully sure that, and he's also influenced. So all of a sudden, if Sincere is like, nah, I'm gonna stay with Melanie. And then Zach like,
he's like, can you imagine Sincere come back to Melanie and he got somebody on, and Casey got somebody on his arm? He already know his girl ain't Melanie,
right? That's what I'm saying. He gonna see that these people gonna start to back out. Bryce gonna be like, nah, I ain't bringing nobody back. Zach gonna be like, nah, I ain't bringing nobody back. Sincere gonna be like, nah, I ain't bringing nobody back. And he gonna start to think, wait a minute, these was the top 4 couple. Am I gonna hold on?
Am I going to take that? I explored.
I explored this.
I got it out of my system.
I got it out of my system. I did it.
And I had a good time.
Now, Ramsey, I think what you're missing, that we're not saying that we don't see what you're seeing.
Yeah.
You said it's so tea. What we're saying is it's not. Like, cool if he ends up wanting that and liking that. Again, when I saw Daya doing it with Cordell and now seeing her doing it, I do think it is too much.
It's a lot.
Like, it's a lot.
Because even if he really does like him, that's a lot of energy that you're giving somebody on the first day that does not know you and you've just been watching on TV.
Right.
Like, that's a lot of energy. So I do fear that if she doesn't pull back, we see he's talking to somebody else the next day, like that night. He's making out with somebody else, which means all of his attention is not on her, but all of hers is on him.
Right. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he and her don't got the same mindset, because honestly, I do feel like they have the same mindset. But honestly, I think they're on the same level. But whether that's going to work out for him in the long run, I'm not seeing it.
Right.
We have to keep seeing. Like, I need actual words coming out of his mouth, but it don't like. But when we get to that conversation, it didn't seem like he wanted to actually use words.
No.
So,
and that's on him, not necessarily her, but yeah.
Yes. Dora is getting his Explore on, and he moved to Sydney quickly. Tiara gonna be shocked. Tiara gonna be upset. She might actually tear that dressing room. That it's gonna be Sydney.
I'm here for it.
Sydney season 6 2.0. Remember when who was it? What's his name?
Isaiah.
He who shall not be named. Moved down to Catherine, and she just could not believe it. Because her little blonde self and just knew. Just knew. That's gonna be Tiara.
Oh, the one that used to be with Janae. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hamden says Zach and Bryce are both weirdos. Zach, you're really going to make out with that teenage looking girl who hooked up with your brother Puke. He has no line. I'm telling you.
So strange to me. That is so strange to me. That this girl has been on a date with your brother and kissed him and made out, and you still go, that is weird. Okay. It's giving Aiden and Kevin on Love Island UK. I mean,
but at least that I understood, because Kevin was actually the cuter brother, right? Like, and Aiden had
he might feel like Zach is the cuter brother.
Yeah.
I think he's cuter than Charlie. That's my opinion.
I think he's cuter than Charlie. But that being said, like, at some point, Charlie didn't seem to do anything with her. So it's like, what happened there? Like, I feel like with the Aiden and Kevin situation, Aiden clearly threw Ellie over. Right? Like, so there was animosity there for her to move. It didn't seem like she wanted to move his brother. She was just like, hey, like, okay.
This is my way to stay. Yeah, this is, he's a bombshell. This is my way to stay.
Kayla's here. Hi, Kayla. Kay agrees with us. It is too much too soon and definitely turn off for Casey. Honestly, that's what I was getting from it, but maybe I missed it. Alex is here. Hi, Alex. Brittany is here. Brittany says, right, why was she even interested in Zach knowing she dated Charlie? That's what I'm saying. Like, why would that be your first thought? Yeah. In like, I'm gonna go after his brother.
Hopefully she getting ejected from the anyway. Hopefully.
And Alex asks, how old is Charlie going around hooking up with these 21-year-olds? I don't know.
He done came over here in America. He ain't left yet. Like he don't never go back home. He just in LA. And she at film school in USC, and he over there on the campus at the club making out with people. Making out with people.
Fallon's here. Fallon says, "Hey y'all, I'm moving for Blazer." Hey, I'm trying to reserve. Like, I'm sitting back in the villa, just waiting, because these Casa guys come in and they
try to get into the house. You know, at the end of the day, you always got to be suspicious of a Casa person.
Right.
Unless you are fully single, because then it don't really matter. Because like if they're playing you, whatever, because you're single.
Yeah.
But ones and couples, you got to just
Like tomorrow, I might walk to the beach and be on the beach for this, right? But yeah, nowhere near the dock, nowhere near the beach. Back in the villa, waiting.
I'm in the dressing room.
Yeah. We waiting to see what happens. But I was moved a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I was moved a little bit because I was like,
I was like, teach me some Chinese. I want to learn.
I was like, oh, amen. Okay. Thank you.
Y'all are funny.
I like when a man can teach me something.
Right. And so over in Casa, the boys pop champagne. Of course, Casey's giving the toast, and Corbin ITMs that the vibe is just different. And I was like, I'm sure it is. The girls, at least they didn't do fireworks this year, right?
He don't got a new setting and a new phone case, and he
okay.
Girls introduce themselves to the boys, and then we find out Tiara's nickname is TT. Mm-hmm. And Corbin feels like he knows.
Tiara is not a hard name. You do not have to tell nobody your nickname.
Corbin feels like, I mean, it honestly messed up Casey in some point.
he was like TT. I said, how you forget already?
And this is the one you want to go for. How you forget her name?
Come on, sir.
Anyway, Corbin feels like he knows Amara and she's from the ATL. Caleb ITMs. I don't know. Amara does look familiar, so I do wonder if she like models or something.
Maybe
she looks very familiar to me. I said this yesterday.
Oh, I think she said. Isn't she the one that says she's been in some music videos or did I read that she had been in like music videos or something?
Oh, she didn't say it tonight. You must have read it.
No. I read it like when they were doing a write-up of the people coming, the Casa girls. I read it off of that.
The pop thing that you sent.
Yeah, it was something like that. But it was, so I think I read it somewhere. Not that she said it, but I think it was in an article or something that she had been in a music video or something. So maybe that's why she looks familiar. Maybe we've seen her in a music video or something.
Yeah. Beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Kay says, Mika and Miss Tijo, y'all left me last season with my toes in the water for Nicolandria, so I know you not to move yet. Yeah, like it took Nicolandria a long time to move.
Yeah, it did take me a while, but I got there. I did get there, Kay. I did.
Yeah, and I'm not a stan.
I do love them together.
I do like them together though, so keep it going. But yes, it does. Like people honestly think it takes me nothing to move. It takes me a lot to move. Honestly, you have to have solid chemistry, and I thought I saw some solid chemistry with Casey and Anaya. But I'm gonna be honest. After I always said that I felt like their conversations were choppy. After these conversations, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know if Anaya and Casey are on the same wavelength.
I knew they weren't. I knew they weren't mentally. No shade, no tea. But I thought that he was ambitious enough that he wanted to get there, that he wanted to be carried along.
Correct. That's what I thought as well.
Opportunity, and he wanted to take the risk. And she was someone that could open up a new world, and he was excited to go in that world. So I was like, that's why I was going with it. I knew they wasn't on the same wavelength, but I was going with it like he was gonna get there. You know what I mean? But he's not trying to get there. No.
That's not what I'm doing right now. Kayla YTS, this is a dream come true because this is the second chapter for me. And I'm like, okay, Kayla, but I see somebody kissing your girl tomorrow, so I'm concerned.
He needs to get back because you're the one that's single. Caleb, you have really got to close the deal, and we don't even see him that much.
But he did name three ladies, so he might be chatting to somebody else when that happens.
I hope. I understand why him and Parmita vibe because again, she's a Southern girly. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But
Corbin was already looking at that.
But I was going to say
they already follow each other.
Oh, interesting.
And ain't said nothing about it.
Yeah,
but right. Also, it was him and Beatrice too, right? And nothing.
Right.
Listen, people got in
computer. He don't know who he follows.
People got in trouble last season for already following each other.
But I'm telling you, he probably really do not know. He probably over there telling Casey every time a girl come in, she look familiar. He probably don't know who he follows.
Bryce posts Sydney to the beanbags for a chat, and Bryce says, "How are you doing? How are you feeling?" Sydney's like, "I was so nervous, but you did your big one. You was talking." Bryce says, "Yeah, I knew the other guys were just going to go purely like physical and I was trying to make my shit funny." And Sydney says, "No, yours was really funny." And Bryce says, "Oh, hell yeah. What's your like family like?" And Sydney says, "We're constantly cooking because we're Haitian. And so we love to cook. We get down in the kitchen. Have you ever had Haitian food?" And Bryce says, "I've had some dishes in the past, but not like a sit-down Haitian meal." Now, could he be lying? Yes, but I actually think it's possible he has had it because he lived in New York for and there's Haitian food in New York.
Yeah, right? Absolutely. He could have had one or two things. That's something. Mm-hmm. That's not, you know what I mean? He said, "I never had a full meal. I've had something."
Yeah. And Sydney says, "No, oh my God." And so Bryce says, "You got to show me a Haitian meal." And Sydney says, "If you like spice, can you handle spice?" And Bryce says, "Well, like hot or heat?" And I was like, "Oh dear, here we go."
Now, Bryce, think about that question. What do you think spice is? It's heat. It's not temperature, it's heat.
And Bryce says, I'm going to."
He's 29.
She's like, "No, I can't do that." Sydney says, "You can't eat at my house then."
Ooh.
All right, well, tell me about your family. And now we get like a whole different conversation than I feel like he gave Trinity. Don't you feel like it was a totally different?
I think it's the next piece because it's the piece that we didn't get with Trinity. Because with Trinity, he just talked about his stepdad. Mm-hmm. But here we see he says my mom, my brother, and my grandma. So that means stepdad must have, when he came in, like that's who raised him. Mm-hmm. And then stepdad comes into the picture. So
okay,
and then I think the stepdad goes out of the picture. I don't think the mom and the stepdad are together to this day. He remains close with the stepdad because
got it.
I think there's just some things we're kind of missing because then he said like my grandma raised me. I'm a grandma.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
He's super close to his stepdad, so I think it's just sometimes.
And then also I know he seems to have bounced around. Like he lived in Hawaii, he lived in Vegas.
Oh,
yeah. So you never know.
Yeah. So he says, "I've always."
She was doing her thing, I think.
Yeah. It's always been like my mom, my brother, and I. And so he says, "Okay." And then my grandma would pretty much raised me. And Sydney says, oh, he's like, yeah, I'm a grandma's boy. I love my grandma. And Sydney says, grandmas are the best. Bryce says, that's my lady. And he ITM, Sydney's a cool girl. I just thought about like Trinity, and it kind of gets in the way a little bit, but I'm trying my best to just be as open as I can be. And Bryce says, I've been like always surrounded by so many like women, I guess, in my life. And Sydney says, yeah, that probably makes you a good man. And Bryce says, I hope so. Now, Val says she was confused by the convo because she felt like they had a bad kiss, but she appreciates Bryce's attempt to be engaged in the conversation. Now, this was my thing. I feel like he did talk to her because she was the closest to a Trinity.
Yeah.
Because again, I think Bryce, and again, this could be me overanalyzing, being skeptical and cynical. I do feel like he was trying to prove a point. Like, CCC, I'm attracted to somebody who has a similar vibe to Trinity.
So that's my type.
Right.
Yeah, he's trying to have us to think that's his type. He's not going to go and revert back, because they've had this big discussion about if somebody comes in and is your regular type, are you going to convert back? And then he says to her, if somebody comes in as your regular type, are you going to convert back? So he's trying to show us that he's not converting back. Because remember, he initially, Alana was, when Alana came in, he initially was like, oh, that's what, that's usually that's what me. I go for type thing. Oh, when she asked me to take her wings off, that makes me feel special. He was really focusing on her. And then all of a sudden it was like when she went over there to Zach, because he always get put
that was what I was going to come to next. Yeah. Like Fallon saying here, he also talked to Alana, but I don't think they showed that. Honestly, I do think his preference does not want him.
Right. His preference wants Zach.
Yes.
And his preference in the other house wants Zach.
Yes. So at the end of the day, he keeps chasing this unattainable who, one, doesn't like him. Also, they're so young, they don't get him. That, again, nobody wants Bryce. Now, I think that he is not utilizing that to his advantage in this game. I think he's totally using that to his advantage in this game.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Also, Bryce got a thing for Aquariuses.
He does.
Yeah.
He sure does. Air signs, because Trinity's a Libra.
So it's air signs. Yeah, air signs.
Yeah. Hampton says, remember, y'all, Bryce was the one who was talking about his story with Trinity, and it's all his game plan. He's creating this story. I roll. Exactly. I'm telling you, I might be cynical, but that's kind of where
I don't see enough, because while I was skeptical about Nicolangela during the show, I could see that boy wanted to do nasty things to her.
Yeah,
I could see that. Regardless, if I felt like
never a doubt. It was never a doubt.
We saw the chemistry, if nothing else. And then post show, I was like, okay, I get it now. But I don't see none of that.
Right.
Bryce and Trinity, like, I just feel like he's forcing it and she's settling.
Yes. She is. Alana talks to Zach, and she wants to wanted to talk to Zach the most. But the hideaway happened, and then she was like, ooh. And he said, well, no, I'm open. Because that hideaway meant nothing to Zach.
But that's why he didn't want to do it anyways. Because when a new bombshell comes in.
But it makes you, and again, another reaon why we did not get Anaya and Casey in that hideaway, because they wanted all of this to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
But they knew that doing this, Zach would still do whatever he's doing. And Kata is going to have to push herself to do something, or she's going to be the Casa victim.
Yeah, because she's already ready to blow the villa up.
Yeah. But it makes you more tied to a person, she says. And then she brings out how she made up with his brother when he came up to her at a party. And he's like, you did? And she's like, I may have a type. And he says, I'm not complaining. And then they talk about cats. A lot of cats in this villa.
A lot of cats.
And she got 2 cats. One's named Mewtwo, and the other one I couldn't remember something with the L, but those are her children.
Lola. Zach's cat's name is Lola.
Lola. So he has Lola. She has the Pokemon character.
Yeah, Mewtwo. And so we go back to the villa, and here's Kata. If he does anything to like an sexual extent, I promise you the whole villa is going to shake.
He's already done it, babes.
Sorry, Trinity says, no, I'm with you, bitch. And I'm like, well, Bryce ain't gonna do it.
He ain't gonna do nothing.
Right.
That's not because he doesn't want to. That's because nobody wants to with him.
Right.
And that's the thing I hate when like people, and it's guys and girls, not just the guys, but like when there isn't anybody in casa that's really rocking with them, so you by default come back unscathed. And it's
but I was really waiting for you. I really missed you. You were bored because nobody wanted you.
Nobody wanted
you. Right.
Boss Queen is here. Welcome back, Boss Queen. So Anaya says, I could play the game 10 times harder, I swear. And I said, please and thank you, Anaya. Trinity says, I think you should. It's time. And this is what we like really see. Trinity is over KC.
No, she is so over KC because she's convinced that KC said something he didn't say. Yeah. So he has rubbed her the wrong way because of that. Because Bryce has told her that KC has said he don't understand why they would be in the top, four. And so she done with it.
Yeah. But I will say her being angry is kind of good because Anaya needs that person to say no.
Yes.
Do it.
Because Melanie isn't telling her that.
Melanie over here. Also, we miss our man. So
you notice they had to do that on the private away from everybody else.
Yes, because Trinity would have been like, That's not what we're saying.
Yes, right.
We don't miss the men right now. Right. Like, even though we know Trinity missing that man, we don't miss them right now. So
and Melanie faking because she was the main one talking about throw it out. No, you gotta throw it out.
You gotta do that. And then she said, 1, 2, 3. I miss my man.
I said, what are we doing, ladies?
Like, no, you're not helping. She did say she was delusional, though. So
she did. They all are. So maybe a chip on Trinity's shoulder is necessary right now.
Yeah. And honestly, we know that even season 6, that was Serena pre-Casa with like Janae and some of the other girls. Like, bitch, this is not what we gonna do. Right. We gonna go into this
on the floor, cry.
And then she, then she had to focus on her own shit. And that's how her and Kayla are so close as they are now, right?
Right.
But yeah, so it's like easy to say until it happens to you. But honestly, you need that person.
Yeah.
In like, especially when you're going through an experience like this, I feel like with Anaya, she needs somebody to keep that fire under her ass.
To remind her, like, girl, he been playing in your face.
Yes.
Don't forget that.
Trinity is on that man's neck. Mm-hmm. Whereas you'll have Melanie who might be like, well, y'all did have this good moment, like, which is good to have too. Like, okay, I'm remembering the good that we had, but also he was playing in my face.
My face.
So I
wouldn't let. Remember, he said you wouldn't let him explore, girl. He said the guys thinking you got to remember this. Remember?
Yeah.
Listen, and overall, I do feel like from what we've seen for the last 2 days of Anaya, she's actually taking this very well, considering what she saw. Because I feel like she's been the least like emotional, person. Like, she's been more like just like encouraging herself, like, okay, he's doing this, so that means I have to do this. Right. And then you got Trinity and Mel and Kata like, okay, yeah, you got to do that, like hyping her up about it. But she's just like keeping that in the back of her head rather than breaking down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You can tell she's trying to throw herself into the experience. Now we might get into day 2 or 3 and we see her break down. We might. I mean, that's Casa, it's a given.
Yeah.
But you could tell she's truly like, let me try. She's not moping around, which is what people thought she was going to do. She's actually trying.
Yeah. And Anaya needs to listen more to Trinity and less to Melanie.
Absolutely.
Listen, honestly, towards the end of this, Melanie was like, nope, go get him. Go ahead. You can do what you got to do. So Melanie is doing her job when it comes to Anaya. She's just not doing her job when it comes to herself.
Yeah. Because, girl, if you don't go make out with that sincere dude.
Exactly.
Like, exactly, for real.
I don't want two fish. I want one fish.
You better go find her pistachio ice cream.
She better.
For the time until chocolate cookie dough comes back. Yeah.
After he done had mint chocolate chip.
Exactly. And possibly some fudge. Yeah.
Hey, Mike, and you just never know that, man.
So yeah, like Trinity says, I think you should. It's time. It's time you let that motherfucker play. You've been letting that motherfucker play in your face for the last time. And now I know, Trinity, that's how I feel at this point. And I'm tired of feeling like a stupid bitch. Trinity says, I feel like if he don't bring nobody back, you should bring somebody back. You bring somebody back, bitch. No, I'm dead ass because it's time. You put yourself first.
Put yourself first. I gotta put me first.
That battery in her bag, and she took off. Because I said, Tracy, weren't you the one that was like, "It's not that deep, Anaya. It's not that deep."
Until that conversation with Bryce
got on her bad side. I'm telling you,
and she flipped that script. That Libra scale went.
Wow.
Really all that balance she was bringing to the situation. She talked to Bryce, and that Libra scale went. He's like, no, we ain't doing it.
He's playing in your face. She want to say he playing in all our face. He playing in your face. Don't let him play in your face, girl.
Come on.
And she's like, he done fucked around with your feelings for the last time. And I'm actually genuinely irritated as if it was fucking me. And I said, I can tell you.
She sound like me. That's how I be with my friends. I'm like, I'm tired of this.
No, but you could tell that she really feels for her sister, and she does not want her to be played.
Made a fool of. She don't want her to be made a fool of.
So Casey we see isn't just talking with Tiara, and Tiara says, "Do you know my name?" And Casey says, "Oh, it's she's like, it's T." She's like, "What?" He's like, "Oh yeah, well you were saying it was TT," and she's like, "Tiara, but you can call me TT." And Casey says, "Let's start off with what do you do and where are you from?" And so she's from LA, born and raised. I live alone with my 2 cats, and honestly, she's 3 hours from his house because he lives in Fresno.
There you go.
Okay.
And
he can go over there and live with her and them 3 cats. He sure can.
I mean, I'm sure she'll move to LA rather than. I mean, I'm sure he will rather move to LA than her move to.
He gotta spread his wings.
That's what I said. He can move in there with her and them 2 cats.
Yeah, with his plants. And so he says, "Oh, you got cats?" And she says, "Yeah, you don't like cats?" And he says, "No, I like cats, but I like more plants better." And I was like, he thinks he's so funny.
And she said, "Do you be watering them every day?" He
said,
"No." She said, "Let me die." He said, "But I can bring it back to life." She said, "You can do that. You can do that." What is going on?
I can't. No sense to these people. And I was like, okay, so this is to me, this conversation is like, oh, this is what he wants. He wants somebody who will laugh at his dumb jokes and show him that they're super interested in him because they're super physical with him. And
maybe he was teaching them something. He just taught her you can bring a plant back to life.
Yeah,
she's not teaching him anything.
Yeah, she's not teaching him nothing. So, so again, it's like insecurities aren't showing up because, why would you be insecure with somebody who is, under your level, right? Exactly. And so Tiara does say, okay, so what's your love language? And he, of course, says physical touch. And Tiara says, okay. And she starts touching him. And he says, well, don't get started with something you
can't finish.
You can't finish. And Tiara says, well, after the challenge, we're all warmed up. And then she's like, I'm playing. And he's like, well, I ain't gonna lie. After that shit, I was doing a lot. And again, this is the kind of the conversation he was having with Anaya, that he be doing a lot.
So now he's also admitted
he did a lot.
So for all y'all who say he won't doing nothing wrong,
even he
knows that he was doing a lot.
He did a lot because he was doing the most along with Corbin.
Yes, and even on the app it says he was doing.
He was because he was like you have fun, but geez.
Yeah. So, and again, that somebody said it's like these men had never seen women before. Like
that's what they act like.
So, you know who I'm with, right? And I was like, well, why does it matter who you with?
That's what I was wondering. I thought that was odd to put that right there. He was like, you know,
nobody else.
It's like a guy who says, you know, I'm married, right? Like he's trying to come on to a woman.
I thought it was just me.
No, it is like he's saying to her, you know, I'm married, right? You know, we having some problems, but you still know I'm married, right? And
right.
The girl is like, yeah, I'm okay with it as long as you open. And he's like,
yes.
And that's the vibe I got, because why would you bring up, you know who I'm with, right?
Or like you're dating somebody, they go out with their friends, and it ends up becoming a friends with benefit situation because you, the homegirl at home.
Right. You know I'm with somebody, right? You know I got a wife, right? I mean, I'm willing to do this with you if you want to do it, but
I want you to know I got a wife.
But then she says, "Oh, well, Anaya, right?" And he says, "Oh, okay." And Tiara says, "What? But that's not your girlfriend."
Because why did he bring that up?
Right. Why did you bring that up?
I was with Tiara. Like,
I was with Tiara. I was like, why?
Me too. I was confused.
You would bring her up. Usually it's her.
I was confused.
Okay.
And he's like, well, yeah, you're right. She's not my girlfriend. And Tiara says, you should explore. That's what you're here for. I'm like, of course you wanted to explore. Of course you should explore. Right. But I bet you he's not going to explore in the way that he should be exploring. And sure enough, he says, I literally didn't even explore. I don't think I explored anybody. And I said, okay.
That was on you.
That was on you. And Tiara says, well, we're gonna explore. You're gonna explore me, and we're gonna have some fun. He says, oh shit. And she says, you got a nice smile. And then he pushes her back and starts making out, because to him, that is what exploring entails.
Yeah. It's not actually getting to know each other. It's just say a little bit so that I can make out with you.
Yes.
Right.
That's it. Which, I mean, if that's your speed, that's your speed.
Yeah. And you've given me permission. You told me you want me to explore with you. Like, so you're giving me permission. So I'm going to explore. This is what I've been waiting to do for 3 weeks.
Yeah. And so he says, he ITMs to us, well, with TT, that shit went fast as fuck. It just felt natural. And again, we had this with Corbin and Kenzie. It's the same thing. It's not that it feels natural. It's that you are leaning into your lust.
And she's accessible. She's allowing you. She's accessible. And you like that. You like having access. That's what it is.
Because she's showing that she wants him.
Right. And so now we hear the insecurities come out. With Anaya, we were like coupled by default. And we just talked. And I was like, oh, I thought that meant built a connection. But no, for you,
they just talk.
She was the safe option that you could just be with.
Which is what Zach said. Which is what
Anaya went and confronted you about. And
but you said you were not.
That's not
you would have chose her.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. And it says, but I can't compare apples to oranges. I said, but you are.
Yep.
Thank you. When he said that, I was like, but that's exactly what you're doing.
You're comparing how fast you started.
You are doing this. Tiara ain't even doing this. She's not even trying to do this. Because I'm gonna give Tiara. Tiara thinks she's the baddest bitch.
Right.
Right?
She wasn't even trying to bring Anaya up. She didn't even think it was a competition. Like, it's me and you here. It's only
yes,
you're my man.
You even bring her up. Like,
why are we talking about the ex?
Right.
That's what it was for her.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So he says, I like both their vibes.
Okay.
And so Tiara says, I'm going to ask you a question. This is when I'm like, again, because he's like, oh shit, like he doesn't want to actually have a conversation here.
Yeah, he's like, what?
Why are you getting nervous? And she said, I want to ask you a question.
And she said, it's an easy question. Why are you like, what are you doing? And Casey said, well, what do you want to know, girl? And Tiara says, well, why are you giving on like that? Like, and Casey says, because I know you probably gonna ask me some bullshit. And I was like,
you know what he thought she was gonna ask him, like, in comparison to Anaya, how do you feel about me versus how you felt? He felt like a question like that was coming, but she not even thinking about Anaya. Mm-hmm. But he thinking about Anaya. You see what I'm saying? He's thinking about Anaya. He not in I see him saying that, but he's thinking about Anaya. And he's thinking like she gonna ask me for some kind of comparison or what I want or if I like kind of like her like I like, and it's bullshit. I don't want to answer that. I just want to kiss and make out and have fun. Like,
because none of the other guys were like awkward when like a question around that kind of came up. Like, are you open? How you feel? Like they weren't weird about it. Why are you being weird?
I don't know. Like, I feel like he is being very, very weird. And honestly, I see why Anaya just like suspects all his conversation. Because if this is what he's giving in conversation, that even the girl we know is like ready to give it to you. Mm-hmm. It's like, a little confused.
Just a little bit.
So she says, well, I mean, it's obvious, but I just want to make sure that you're open. And Casey says, I'm very open. Yeah. Cool. All right. I see what type of time we are. Right. And I'm just like, okay, so for him, being open, exploring means all physical.
Yeah, and that's the part I'm just like, because there's nothing wrong. Like I said, you can easily find your partner in Casa. We've seen it on Love Island before, but those people weren't leading with just the physical.
They weren't.
They were trying.
They came in. They had stuff super in common, or the person was like so much of their type in comparison to who they were with, or if they were single, right? Yeah. So like Kai and Sanam, we heard Kai and Sanam's first conversation together. They were matching on the fact that they dealt with children. They were both in the education profession, right? They have very similar cultural backgrounds, right? So I feel like that's not what we're getting from this type of conversation, that I could sit here and be like, oh yeah, Tiara's the girl for him.
Because I don't see it at the moment. I see sexual chemistry, but you can literally have sexual chemistry with so many people. Right? Like, so to me, that's not enough for me to be like, yeah, that's the girl Casey needs to be with right now.
Yeah. And I'm very consistent with that. I could have sexual chemistry with a man on the street who is homeless. That doesn't mean that he's my type and that's the person I should be pursuing.
Right. Yeah, because he don't have no home for one. You can't pursue him. So it's like, but I feel like
he could be fine as fuck.
Exactly. But that's why we can go back to that conversation that Casey had with Sincere on the dock. I know that if I did what you and Mel went through, see how y'all stronger. But I know if I did that, Anaya wouldn't take me back just off a principle or to prove a point. He said to prove a point. She wouldn't take me back to prove a point. In his ideal world, I really think in his ideal world, if he had it himself, he would just go to Casa, have fun, explore, make out, kiss, do whatever physical that he wanted to do with everybody and anybody. And he would come back home and say, I want to
this is a boys trip for him. This is a boys trip.
Right.
He kind of said it.
That would be a perfect world for him.
Yeah, it's a boys trip for him. And even Mel says it later. She's like, it's like a bachelorette party, and now it's like a bachelor party, and the male version.
She said bachelor.
No, Anaya also did not know it was
the girl who was bachelor. Disappointed.
Very
but it's basically the same thing. Like, they think that this is what supposed to happen, like y'all are supposed to have in your life. This is his last hurrah in his head. That's what I got it for, the fact that he keeps bringing up Anaya.
Yeah.
This Casey feels like this is his last hurrah.
Yeah.
And he, like, that's what his issue was with not being able to explore Soul, because Soul should have been his last hurrah, and then he could have fully committed to Anaya.
Exactly.
So now this situation is going to be his last hurrah. And I definitely could see him coming back. And especially if it's like I said, this Tiara thing seems like a lot at some point. Him coming back single and be like, okay, like, what did Corbin or Sincere said? Well, if you know you're going to get yelled at any fucking way, just do what you got to do, and then go back.
That is a man for you.
It was Bryce.
Bryce kept saying, like, just do what you got to do. Be truthful to yourself. Even if you know there's going to be consequences, follow your heart. Like, if you want to do it, do it.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't terrible advice. Like,
it's not terrible advice. But what my problem with Casey is that he does not want the consequences.
Exactly.
And the consequences is that Anaya is not Melanie.
Right.
She might not take me back. Right. If I do all this kissing and making out and do whatever the hell I want to on my bachelor party,
right?
She not gonna take my ass back.
Because what I still want to marry her. I still want to marry her, y'all. It's just.
But what I will say is, what I don't think he's realizing when he keeps comparing himself to, like, Sincere and Melanie, specifically those two, not really Kata and Zach for real, but when he's comparing himself to Sincere and Melanie and the Soul situation, yes, Sincere did a lot of physical stuff with Soul, but Sincere also got to know Soul.
He did.
We learned stuff from Sincere about Soul. We learned that she writes music.
Yeah.
From him, right?
Yes, and, like, from their conversations.
Yeah. So, like, he was getting to know her. I didn't feel like that first conversation that they had was straight lust. Did I see the lust in his eyes? I did. And I saw the lust in hers. But he genuinely was trying to get to know her to see, like, do I like pistachio ice cream or not?
Yeah, right? Exactly.
And he went from there. Still was more physical than I probably would have wanted the person I'm coupled up with to be. But that's how they moving in this villa. That's how they move it.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
But that's
and
not
what
what
also Melanie had done things, right?
Yeah,
Melanie
had already done some stuff. So there's a little dice here.
Yeah,
apples and oranges.
Yes, and that was always my thing with the Sincere and Soul. I saw the connection with Sincere and Soul, but I always said, like, okay, he might go to Soul because this Melanie thing seems to be going, like, south real quick, but he wants Melanie. Yeah, so ultimately he's probably gonna pick Melanie, and so it's up to Melanie if she's okay with all the things that Sincere did with Soul.
And she was.
Right.
And she was.
Or at least what she knows, because we still don't know what she knows.
But the problem that I have with Casey is he's not being honest that that's what he wanted to do. He keeps saying explore, and in Anaya's head, exploring is talking and getting to know, and if you kiss, you kiss, but you come back and you tell me,
right,
that you did all of that, so I can decide. I have autonomy to decide if I still want to continue with this connection, or if I need to start exploring and put me first. He doesn't want to do that. He does not want to put Anaya in a position where she handles the reins, because no one stood at this motherfucker's door.
Exactly.
So that's like, he already didn't have power then, so now he's trying to hold on to what little bit of power he still got.
Exactly. So honestly, I feel like I think that I read something today, and I was like, the person that said, "Oh, that Anaya kept bringing up hypothetical exploration," and I'm like, the problem with this villa, and again, I'm going to say the problem with this villa is, that we have not seen in prior villas, is I feel like it is a heavily younger cast. We either usually have a mix, or even somebody did a thing where they're like, last year everybody was like nearly all older except for like 2 or 3. Right?
Or they were influencers, so they kind of already understood some things.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think because these kids skew so much younger, they don't understand how to actually date, explore. And then Danita and I are always having this conversation. Is this the COVID babies effect where these kids in their formative years, when they should be socializing and dating and learning social norms about dating, and
because a lot of them were 15, 16
yeah,
when COVID happened.
Yeah,
they
or freshmen in college when COVID happened.
That viewing, that viewpoint being like stifled by the fact that they didn't have that ability in those formative years to do those things, to grow what they're doing now, to understand that no, you don't need to be doing all this kissing and tonguing down everybody, any and everybody in the villa, in order to say that this is my person.
Exactly.
Because I feel like we said this in the beginning. This is the most kissingest villa we've ever witnessed.
And it started night 1.
Absolutely.
Which is why I'm kind of glad that the blessing and a curse probably that the Casa Boys only kissed 2. Because I think they know like we can't do with them what we did with the guys.
And they cut out like 3 kisses because I was like,
some people we only saw the 1.
Yeah, and they didn't even name them, and I was like, okay. And Valen says boys trip is a good way of putting it. That's the only way that I can think of it, because if we need to like put a real life scenario to this, because I think people are constantly putting editing aside, this stuff we can see in real life happening to people. But what people I think are missing is they are making everything a silo, that it's like one thing, as in fact that these people are individuals with different mindsets and all this stuff. So I'm not necessarily saying what they're doing is wrong. I'm just saying what's going to happen is they might not necessarily get out of the experience that they're actually looking for if they came in here actually looking for something. Which is why
to have fun. That's
right.
This is how you move.
Which is why I agreed with the girl sending Gabe home, because ultimately Gabe was doing a lot of that culturalness aside. He was doing that a lot with every bombshell that came in. And honestly, it was clouding whether or not he was there for something serious with the girls that he was actually getting to know. And it's also like escalating so quickly, like that he basically had sex with somebody he was coupled up with for like 2 days.
2 days. And now he's claiming that his, connection with her is stronger than his connection with Beatrice.
I could see that.
No, you're saying that because you humped her and you didn't hump Beatrice.
That's what I'm saying. I can see him saying that because he's my point. He's like literally making my point. You throw sex into it. Now, yes, that's the strongest connection for you guys.
But if you tell,
if you gonna see that Jen ain't gonna be thinking about you, you gonna see
how strong are y'all?
Yeah,
because she ain't look at you the way she's looking at gal, whatever.
He ain't mentioned his name.
She has not.
Gabe.
Fallon says yes. Casey's mistake, the physical with the actual intimacy and connection, and you need both. Ultimately, to have a solid actual relationship, you do need both physical and like intimate and emotional connection. That's what you need. He was acting to Anaya, I feel like, that there emotional connection was all he needed because I think we said this about someone else. Like if the physical is what you need, then you need to say to the person, you and me don't vibe because you and I are never going to get to the physical in the manner that I need us to. So you're not the person for me. Instead of portraying it that you're okay with just the emotional connection.
Right. Yeah. Because you made it seem like you were okay with the speed. Like over in the UK, right, when Angelisa had gotten upset with Opie, she was like, you said you were okay with the speed. Then you got over there and told them you ain't like the speed.
You're not okay with it. And that was my problem with his conversation with Victoria and Namibia, because I'm like, you're having this conversation with them, but you told her something totally different. And you said you are loyal to her in the manner that y'all are friends, y'all are building something, but you basically are lying to her by omission.
Exactly.
Which is what Casey has been doing.
And that matters.
And it matters. And let's go with season 5. Season 5, I feel like Marco did the same thing with Destiny. He wanted the physical.
And she
day one, and she said no. And instead of him saying cool, he made it seem like she was the problem.
Right.
He did the same thing Casey is doing to Anaya, to Destiny, and then again did the same thing where he kind of turned the villa against Destiny.
Yeah, and tried to get her out every chance.
Tried to get her out every single time. The only difference here is that Casey wants Anaya. That's it. That's the difference.
Because he's not trying to sabotage her and get her out and all of that stuff that we saw with Marco. They're not that. His insecurities are something different. And yes, Casey has insecurities.
Correct.
Thank you, Anita, because they think only Anaya has them.
They both in there struggling.
Right. So we see for bedtime, Sincere asks Amara, who gorgeous girl. Corbin asks Jaden. Zach asks Alana. Bryce asks Sydney. And back in Just Talking, we see Casey tells Tiara that they're as they're making out, you know you're going to be sleeping with me tonight. You know that, right? And Tiara says, oh, for sure. And they continue making out. And then we see Caleb asks Parmita, and they make out. So back at the Villa Girls dressing room, they aren't happy because honestly, they got dressed up for nothing. I felt bad for them. Like the fact that they got dressed up for this heart rate challenge and nothing came to fruition.
Their moves and everything.
Nothing. Kenzie says, I feel like I'm beautiful, and then I keep getting shit on. Like I feel like we had a great connection. I said, no, you guys were in lust.
Yeah. But she can't see it because she's nothing like Gabe. Remember, she can't see it.
She can't see it. She can't see it. How dare you? And I was like, girl. And then again, Kenzie has her insecurities because she internalizes when she gets rejected by these men. That she's not beautiful.
Because she every time this happens, she immediately goes to how she looks.
She does
every time.
And I'm like, honestly, I feel bad for you, Kenzie, because I think that you probably need to focus on building up that insecurity because you're a beautiful girl. And understand your worth more. And then maybe that balance of, lust will balance out more. That you won't necessarily lean into that or like push that forward so fast. Right. But I've been saying it for like, when did Corbin come in? Day 4. So 14 episodes that Corbin and Kenzie were lustful.
Yeah.
And that's what I kept getting from it.
There's nothing wrong with being freaking frogs, but you got to have a little more substance.
Right. Because
ultimately it'll just be
it just fizzles. Yep.
Yeah.
And then Trinity is saying, well, he's a man, so don't ever let that diminish your beauty. And at the end of the day, models get cheated on. And it said,
yep.
Yep. And Anaya says, yeah, I feel the same way. And Casa, girls' dressing room, Tiara tells the girls that it went well, and then she yells, my man, my man, my man. Mm-hmm. And they get excited for her. And I was like, girl, it is night one.
It's night one.
I haven't even gotten to bed.
CJ says, why is Jen on the show? I don't know, because she barely
just say yep in the background.
Yes, it's like we see her face and a yup every now and then.
Sometimes to laugh.
Yeah. They trying to make a quota. They need diversity.
Yeah. I mean, so Bryce to Casey, I mean, it's been one night, but I feel like you're a different man. And Casey, honestly, I just feel like the girls back at the villa didn't understand my powers and shit.
What powers?
What magical powers does he have? Because he got Tiara eating out the palm of his hands. He got powers over there. Oh, girl, he done went from Bruce Wayne to Batman.
And so I'm just like, this man is so insecure. And he, at this point now, is feeling himself.
Like I could read him like a book. Sir, relax. It's okay. I get it. You excited.
Yeah. Relax. So Sid asks Tiara, did you guys kiss? And Tiara, did we kiss? Duh. And Amara's like, where's our lip gloss, guys? And Alana tells them that her and Zach vibe, but she knew his brother. And Zach tells the boys that he wanted to kiss her if she had asked. Mm-hmm. And I was like,
ask? He's so sassy.
I don't know. I don't.
If you want something, go for it.
So Sierra tells Caleb the world is literally his oyster, and he agrees. Oh, sorry, Sincere said that. Kata scrolls through photos of her and Zach, and she says she just wants to cuddle. And I'm like, I wish I could feel bad for you, Kata, but I don't like that man, so I can't even feel bad for you.
Stand up.
I need you to stand up, baby girl.
Put a pillow between your legs and go to sleep. Everybody just go to sleep.
Yeah. Corbin left Kenzie's photo in the drawer, and that was the last straw.
She was empty. Except that photo.
That was the last
photo. That's what he did that on purpose. He chose the line at the photo.
Or did he just didn't grab it?
He did. The drawer was empty. And
it was empty.
But the photos was in there. So she like,
if you saw how it was on the back and it was flipped on the white side.
No. If you took everything else, you could took the photos.
That was her last freaking straw. She was like, "No, that's it. That's it.
That was the cherry on top."
I said, "Oh, the splits are coming out now, baby."
So Anaya says, "I don't want to hear these guys' names tomorrow at all." And of course, she didn't listen to her own advice because she was
right. They always try to act bad, and then 20 minutes later, be like,
down bad.
I'm like, "Girl, please." They all agree, and then we see Sincere makes out with Amara. Casey, of course, is making out with Tiara. TT. And so the morning comes, and Anaya is like, "We still rise another day." I'm like, "Yes, girl."
She had to say that, didn't she? She didn't mention his name, but she got to say something about her man. Don't it still be rise?
And they encourage that they will all have a good day. And we see Caleb and Parminda is putting out a real good kiss for the morning. And the girls asked Tiara what was going on with her in bed because they saw stuff moving. And she said, "No, we were just kissing." And Sincere kissed.
I didn't see anything unless they just wasn't showing us, because it did just look like they was just kissing. Or did y'all see something else?
No,
the scene that we saw, the covers aren't even over them.
And they said
they're down their legs, but Amora was like, "I saw the covers doing this," so we didn't see whatever she saw.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Where was
they probably was like just touching each other.
French fry sex? Because I mean, this is a new thing. I mean, I've learned.
No, I think they were just like, like caressing each other.
Yeah, I don't know. They put the covers over them, and I'm feeling your body, you feeling my body. You think there's more happening under the covers than what it really is.
Yeah. Okay. He was exploring her body.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So Sincere kissed Amara the night before, and the boys asked, how was it? And he said, well, he had to get a kiss in. And I was like, did you have to, Sincere? Like,
I had to.
Oh, he had to, because he got to figure out, he like this caramel swirl? Do he like this? Okay.
This is a new ice cream flavor. Okay.
Swirl with toffee pieces in it. He got to figure out, do he like this? Okay, Mika, and you gotta kiss.
Reliable in the freezer.
Think about it. You gotta kiss to figure out if you like this ice cream. Come on,
you got to.
He is about to explore. He's about to explore 15 of the 31 flavors at Baskin Robbins at this point, guys.
But he got to do that to figure out which flavor is his.
Because he's still holding his favorite. It hasn't left the hand. It's still in the hand.
I mean,
he's just trying the other ones.
It needs to. It needs to fall to the floor,
and right now, he just got the little spoon and asked for a sample. He ain't even get a full scoop. He just over there at the counter saying, "Can I have a little sample?" That's it. Okay.
They need to reject all his free samples at this point. He said he had to get a kiss in, but he couldn't stop thinking about Melanie, and he says, "I miss Melanie." Which I don't doubt, honestly.
I believe it.
Right.
See, his is believable.
Yes.
But he's still going to do what he got to do.
He's still going to do it.
Which is why it's so believable to me.
Like, stop
I'm going to still cuddle this girl, and I'm going to still neck this girl in the bed, but I'm going to go home to Melanie.
But I'm going home to Melanie, so y'all know. I'm just going to have some fun real fast.
Because he ain't got no sense in the world. So back at the villa, a text comes through. Girls, your Casa experience starts right now. Today you'll be having your own pool party in the villa. So please go and get ready. Ooh. And Parmita and Caleb said her and Caleb were kissing, and he held her all night long.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And then they asked Jaden about her night with Corbin, and she says it was good, but they surprisingly didn't do anything.
He was tired. He don't have a reset, a change of scenery, and new outlet.
Now I'm wondering.
He just needed to charge.
But now I'm wondering that we see who he's lip syncing in the preview, if that's why he didn't kiss Jaden.
Parmita?
Yeah. He don't want Jaden.
No, he don't want her. He want Parmita. He already.
That's what I'm saying.
But he knew Jaden wanted him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if that's why.
I think he was biding his time.
Yeah.
So the villa, the girls make themselves breakfast together.
And they look terrible at it. I mean, it looked like they were struggling. Where are the men? Where are the men for my pancakes? Because
I don't think nobody even made her pancakes.
Huh?
I don't think nobody even made her pancakes, right?
No, she couldn't get pancakes. She was mad because Melanie said, "You just go get these sausage and eggs."
Yeah, what is sausage and eggs?
I think we'll see more breakfast tomorrow, because he knows we didn't see the men's breakfast either today.
Oh yeah, we did.
They
didn't want us to be that mad.
And the other people said they can cook now. They gonna do it up for them.
Zach, Caleb, and Corbin chat, and Zach brings up his issues with Kata, says she was yelling at him. I was like, that girl did not yell at you.
Him and I'm sorry, these microaggressions.
These microaggressions be pissing me off.
She literally
called her aggressive. Then he said she was yelling. She was not doing that. The most she said was Zach. Like that. She said it like that.
Like she was laughing with him when he kept being like, well, you were doing this with Corbin. She's like, you jealous, right?
You're jealous. Like, it was banter. What are we actually talking about?
I don't know, but he's another insecure
He is. He's never had a daddy.
He has not. Corbin says that there was some issues he felt were red flags with Kenzie, but he didn't get to bring them up with her. And like I had said, yesterday or the day before, I did see that he was like kind of getting through with Kenzie.
Conversation in the dog. He didn't like that.
He did not like that. He was like, "What is there anything else I'm doing wrong?"
Like, dang, I'm doing anything right? Like, you didn't tell me anything that I'm doing right.
Yeah, he did not like that.
You didn't have to go
about that.
And then I'm usually with a guy with a truck.
He was like, well, I got a sedan, so what now? Like, I'm gonna tell you, Virgo men do not like to be criticized.
No.
Like,
and Virgo men are always seeking perfection. Like, you have to give them perfection. If they see little flaws in you, it's the quickest way to turn them off.
Exactly. And then don't criticize them because they perfect. So
so, like, why you comparing me to who you usually date? You know I'm not your usual type. Like, you could be with Caleb.
She named out 5 or 6 things, and he like, oh no.
The way he was looking at her while he was smacking his food, I said, oh,
he not happy.
I said, that's the Jamaican side.
Yeah. Lindsay says it's fuck Corbin. Ooh. And as Kay says, baby Kenzie was too mad. Mr. AI left the picture because she is about to drop her and give us 50 splits. She sure is.
Sick of them splits. Lord Jesus, I'm sick of them.
Trinity says Corbin is fucked or fuck Corbin. Either way.
Right. You can reverse it if you want. Either way.
Either way. Kenzie said, well, after that comment last night, I'm definitely done. I'm never talking to him again. I was gonna do black for his funeral today, but I'm gonna keep my energy in to this guy. I'm gonna keep myself in this blue bathing suit. And I was dying laughing. I was like,
and they were like, you look good in blue. Don't change. You look good in blue, girl. Hi, girl.
And she's like, I feel like I keep putting my energy into guys that suck, and I'm like, but you had one quality guy, and you threw him over.
And he had a truck. Caleb got a truck. You didn't want it.
and Kata says, I'm fucking ready to meet some new meat.
Yes. What you gonna do with the meat, Kata? Nothing. But okay.
Okay. Melly says, like, we just went through something, but this is another level. Like, the way he was biting his lips and grabbing ass, like, she was like, at this point, you might as well wipe her booty. So I was like, so I'm going to have a good time. I think y'all should just be present in the moment and just put ourselves first. So I was like, yeah, you're mixing participles here. Right. First you dole out advice, but you don't seem to be taking.
Exactly. This is what we gonna do, y'all. This is what we gonna do. Yeah.
Mind you, it's a them thing. Not a me thing. Sincere, Casey, and Bryce chat, and Sincere's like, it's so tough because Melanie and I just got back good, and now I'm here in Casa Amor, and I want to give these girls the same chance I gave Soul, but honestly, I miss Melanie. And I would be lying if I said I didn't. So I was like, listen, again, I've always felt Sincere, always wanted Melanie, even from the beginning, right? It was a miscommunication between them at some point. Then it got toxic. And then it got a tit for tat bullshit. And so now, like, I believe him when he's saying that he wants Melanie.
Yeah, I've never doubted that.
Yeah. So then this part was funny because he said to Casey, well, where's your head at? And Casey again does what? Brings up Anaya unnecessarily.
Well, no, he was asking him about Anaya. Basically, he was like, so where your head at? Like,
where's your head at?
All he can do like he's Melanie. So he's like,
all he could be doing is talking about Tiara, since supposedly she's so much more his type. But no, he's talking about Anaya is a question mark, bro. Why is she a question mark? So is it a solidified?
Because they left on a bad note.
They didn't leave good.
He's like, well, so is it a solidified question mark though? Casey said, I mean, because I don't know what the fuck she's doing. And Sincere's like, well, yeah, she don't know what we're doing. Why is this a thing?
This conversation, minus the Bryce of it all, showed me exactly why we ain't been seeing Casey and Sincere conversations. because you can clearly see
his priority. His priority is like, I don't understand this.
Yeah, like I think like before when we weren't seeing him we talk to Sincere during the soul thing, I was like, okay, maybe KC just ain't rocking with how Sincere's going about it. Now I'm like, maybe it was just a jealousy thing. I can't get to do that. You get to do that, right? So now looking at where we're at now, and Sincere's just like Sincere's the one that keeps questioning KC, like, well, how do you actually feel about her? Mm-hmm. What y'all got is not bad. Mm-hmm. Like he's the one that's just like from the outside.
Because he knows how he feels about Melanie. He can express to you how he feels about Melanie, where he wants to go with Melanie, whether inside here or outside the villa, what he wants to do with Melanie. And KC is like this up in the air situation. So he's just like, well, then like this should be outside of Anaya then at this point, because you should just be exploring to find out if there's anybody else that you want. That's what we should be in here for. But what does that have to do with Anaya? Because I thought you wanted to explore. You should be exploring.
Yeah. And then Sincere also, he really likes Anaya. Anaya's his girl, right?
He does.
You know, like that's his girl. And so he kind of like comes, even though he do the stuff that he does, he comes at him logically. Yeah. And he's kind of still trying to be a champion in the conversation, where Zach and Bryce is trying to sabotage him.
Yeah, because you can see the way
Sincere's never trying to sabotage him.
Like, because the way he talks to KC about their situation, similar to how he's talking to Bryce with Trinity. Mm-hmm. Like he's just like, look, this is where we're at, this is what we're doing, but also don't forget that you got that too. So just figure out what you got to do, because that's what he's doing in his head.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And that's why I also believe Sincere, because I don't feel like he's moving in any way that he wouldn't tell you to move.
He would do this in front of her face.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas Zach and Bryce say one thing out the side of their mouth and do a whole other thing behind everybody's back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And KC is somewhere in the middle right now.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And so we do hear from Bryce says, well, what do you have to do? What you have to do is not worry about what she's doing.
Right.
Which fair.
And
Casey says, yeah. And Bryce says, what you have to think about is like how you're feeling. Also fair, because that's what Casa Amor is supposed to be about. Mm-hmm. Sincere says, I mean, TT seems pretty focused in on you. I'm not going to lie. Which in my head gives Sincere is skeptical of TT.
Well, Sincere wanted TT, and he knows that TT is focused on KC because she ain't giving him no play.
But also, is it because she thinks you're an easy way to get into the villa?
That could be it, because
I think there's a few things
also think he's her man.
A few things going through his head, like, oh dang, like I kind of wanted to get up on that, right? But then also it's kind of just like, bro, she on you, and it's day one.
Right.
Yeah.
And she on you hard. Like,
hard. Yeah. And so Casey says, I can feel it, bro. I was going to be like, I'm not coming back with anyone because Anaya is waiting for me. But I would be sabotaging myself here if I did that. And I'm like, also fair. Again, nothing Casey is saying is not fair.
Right.
Here. But also, I think he's obviously been more honest with the boys. Hence why we've been getting the reactions we're getting from the boys than we are. Well, for the most part, because he also be telling them Anaya is doing stuff. But Anaya is not here. And you're still trying to make it like she's holding up your process.
Right.
But she's not in this villa.
Not there anymore.
Right.
She's not watching you. She don't know what you're doing. Go about your business but he is too PUSSY that he can't focus in on what he should be doing here. He's looking now for his boys to legitimize what he's doing in this situation.
Yeah.
And Sincere says, well, yeah, you got to go and test yourself. You got to get tested. And I'm like, okay, guys.
This is boys' logic. We can't do nothing about it. This is just how they're wired to think.
Yeah. And Bryce says you have to follow your heart and not worry about the consequence. And I agree. Honestly, I do. I agree that you have to, when you are on Love Island, because of the way Love Island is set up, if you are truly there to find something, you have to follow your heart and not worry about the consequence. There's a lot of consequence though, which I think, who said that at one point? Corbin said that to him, like, or Sincere, since it was the conversation of the doc. Sincere says there's a lot of pros and cons,
but that's a big con.
But it's a big con, right? So the big cons are you get dumped, you lose your girl or your guy. Like, this is how you should approach Love Island, in my opinion. But you have to understand there will be consequences to those actions, and you have to be okay with the consequences of the actions you take.
With big risk come big rewards, but he doesn't like to take any risk. He don't like that risk. That's
correct. Like we heard it from, if you listen to Alandria's conversation on the Cosmo with Willa, right? The Cosmo date with Willa. She said, honestly, she chose Nick at the end for her. Yeah. And she didn't worry about what it was, because at that point, she could no longer worry about the effect of how the fans were going to feel, or how
her family was going to feel,
how her family was going to feel, how the people in the villa were going to feel. Because at that point, that's who she wanted. She had to take that risk for love. Yeah. And it won out.
Yeah.
Right? Because honestly, there's only 3 couples left, and they're one of the 3 couples. Am I right? 3? Yeah, I think so. Iris, TJ,
Nick. Yeah, 3 from the show.
3 from the show.
In relationships, but not with people from the show.
Right. So honestly, this is not this is absolutely good advice. Sincere also says exactly, follow your heart and be honest. And that's the problem I have with Sincere. I mean, KC. He does not want to take the risk and then be honest about it.
Right.
He wants to somehow maneuver this that he doesn't lose out on anything.
And this is bigger than Love Island for him. This is a life thing.
Yeah,
this is a life. He does not figure this out, he is going to have so much resentment when he's older.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is you got to figure this out. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with Anaya. This ain't got nothing to do with Love Island. This is
it's to do with you. It's to do with him. Yes.
Yeah. And so I do hope, kind of like what I was saying with Trinity, like I hope that Trinity, what she gets from this is bigger than just like a relationship.
Absolutely. We want to see growth. We want to see growth.
I want to see growth because I see so much potential in her. And Casey, I feel like he is always going to have these stumbling blocks, relationship wise, work wise. Like, after this, you could come out and you can get like all these opportunities, but if you are not willing to take those risks to get the big rewards, you're going to end up stagnant and not able to capitalize, even getting off whatever you're getting off of this show.
Yeah.
On top of whatever relationship you get out of this show. So it's both.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, I want to, like, even though I'm like dragging on the guy, like, I want to see him succeed.
Me too.
Like, come on.
I'm not at the point where I want him not to succeed.
Yeah.
Right. And again, you notice none of this has to do with Anaya. This is not an Anaya conversation.
No, it's a him thing. It's a him thing. And that's the problem. Everybody has been so focused on Anaya and hating on Anaya that they're not seeing that Casey has his own issues. That
he has his own devils within he needs to fight.
Right. He's so focused and telling everybody, I'm having to deal with Anaya's past trauma, and that's what I'm having to deal with. And it's
now you don't got to deal with it, but you're still not willing to do what you got to do.
You're dealing with your own trauma.
She's dealing with your current drama. Your current issues. You're dealing with her past, you're dealing with your current.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Anaya's back at the village says, I just know Casey is having a time. Yeah. And Mel says, don't worry about whatever he's doing over there. Let him have a time. If he's having fun, you have a blast.
Right.
And Anaya, yeah. And Kata says, I don't want to hear the name KC for the rest of the time here. This is the last time. Anaya, okay.
They tired now. They tired.
Melanie says, no names. The names, they stay in this room. If you have to throw up now. I was like, they trying, man.
They really are.
Why did those two believe anything that's coming out of their mouth?
Because she ain't the only one still saying names.
Exactly.
Well, she's not saying names. She's saying, I miss my man. See, they can't say the name. She just got to say my man.
Ari walks into the girls' dressing room, and I'm ready for y'all to be so free. And I really think she meant that.
Yeah, she meant it. She said, I saw the boys. I saw the did.
Ari was like, come on, y'all. Let's get y'all
Let's have some fun. Let's throw it back. Let's party.
And she takes them to the fire pit, and then she goes through each couple, which I didn't really take any notes on because, again, I'm tired of talking about the couples that they're coming out of.
No.
Yeah. Honestly, this was pretty much all of them were like, miss my man, but excited for Casa.
Yeah. And so she tells them they're getting a full dozen boys, which they're excited for. And then we see the boys all on a boat. And so does the boys, because they can see them from Casa Amor. And I forget who said it, but somebody's like, there's like 12 Corbins on that boat.
Right. This is when he started becoming pressed.
Yep, when he saw them 12 boys, that's when the wheels got to turning.
This is when he started acting funny.
He was fine the night before.
Exactly.
Then he's like, oh, wait, my girl could actually get taken.
Right. Because he see possible her type on that boat.
Right.
Damn. And so the girls dance and sing and bring in the boys to come up the plank to the villa. Yes. And Casa Amor has officially started. So Ari tells them, get to know all 12 boys during this pool party, but only 6 will remain before the end of the night. And again, we've discussed, we really wish it was more than 6, honestly, because a couple of hours to get to know 12 boys, each person, because she told them, every one of y'all got to talk to each and every one.
And what it was, they was like hopping.
Yeah,
it's like speed dating. So
it was real quick, but that was, but I think they're just trying to keep it evil level playing field because the guys only got 6 at the end of the day.
Yeah. So they're marveling at the 12 boys, double the chance back at Casa. They're marveling at the 12 boys, double the chance that the girls will find someone over there. Please and thank you.
Yep.
And Bryce says, if you connect with someone over here, you know what I mean? You just have to be truthful to yourself. Even if it means you're going to get shitted on when you get back, you owe it to yourself. And I was like, I wish you would take your own advice, but I think you're playing a game. So
I'm like, you're giving some great advice over here, buddy, but you ain't.
Because he wants them all to take it. He's Kendall, but he's trying to be low key about it. He's not trying to be
as like snaky about it, right? It's more like I care, brother.
Yeah,
I care about.
Corbin's like, we've only been chatting to these girls for what, like how long? 2-3 weeks in a connection now. And Casey says, fuck, I feel like TT's already crazy over my ass. And I was like, yeah.
But I was like, that ain't what we're talking about. Y'all talking about the girls now, and now we're talking about the current thing.
Well, why did he say crazy? Why did he use that word? You see that? Like he's not even flattered. He thinks it's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, because honestly, he's literally going from 0 to not 0. I would say
he probably feel like it's 0 to 100.
He feels like it's 0 to 100. So again, that's a lot.
40.
Yeah.
To 100, but yeah.
Fallon says, side note, the great things about this episode is that we didn't get a single scene of Bryce Sachs' weirdo, homophobic, homoerotic, friendship. Thank God for that. Yeah, no gay dating tonight, thank God.
You're right.
Back too busy trying to figure other things out.
And Casey says, Zach says, I'm just wondering how Kata is moving. Also, now we see Zach is like, before he wasn't worried about Kata. Nope. Now all of a sudden there's 12 men, right? And it's somebody about to take my spot.
Right. I'm trying to see how they move.
Now y'all stressing.
And so and so Zach ITMs, it makes me feel like a bit sick, like the idea of her fully really finding someone attractive and enjoying it and kissing them. I have to laugh about it because I can't cry, I can't overthink this. And I'm like, but last night or early that morning, you were telling Corbin you were over her.
Exactly.
Till the guys came in. So you see, like, I feel like you see who's playing the game.
Right.
Because
exactly who's playing the game to win, who thinks they're playing a game, but they struggling, and then who's just in their own vibes.
Mm-hmm. Right. So the pool party at the villa, we see them talk to all the guys, they dance, and Ari comes back. Did y'all take anything from that montage? Because it was a lot.
I kind of just like pulled out main things. Like Jen's excited to finally be in charge because baby girl ain't been in charge the whole time she's been in the villa. She has not made any choice for herself.
Listen, if the girls haven't been in charge this season, then really yes,
she has it. So I wrote that down. I peeped the Naya and Carl connection with volleyball, and I was like, that's what does it. Got it.
Yeah.
Mel and Ronnie with the Philly ties. I said, okay, got it. And then that was really
did you pick up on Jen liking Gal because he can make he has coffee. He can make coffee.
He can make the coffee how she likes.
He can put the heart espresso into a heart. The latte make lattes.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that would get me too, though.
Mm-hmm. So she liked that, you know.
She did, and
I think they let her have that because nobody else wanted to.
That's what I was saying. I think for her, like they was like, okay, who's number one? Like who's number one for you? And it was him. That
and welcome, Chantel.
Oh, hey. I was like, maybe they're still online chatting about this episode.
Yeah,
I totally was like, I had like a production meeting for like the org that I'm hosting, and so I forgot about it. So I would have been on at regular time, but I was like, it's at 11. Whoopsie. How do you be here now?
Woo woo. So what have you thought about Casa Amor so far, Chantel?
I mean, of course I'm enjoying it. I like the fact that the men that they brought in for the women are actually potential interests. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I think some of them are better than the boys that they had as starting the beginning of the season, you know, the original boys. Like, I think them like, oh my God, like some of these are men. Like they can't even as men. Like the other people, they just look like so like scrawny little boys compared to some of these men that stepped into the villa.
And so I definitely had more like their chest was out.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and like I liked how just like even in the conversations that they were having, there's more bravado that like I was like
leading the conversation.
Yes, or like and answering questions with like, you know, jokes or like little like flirting. Like I just felt like it was real conversations with a man and a woman, not somebody that was on like a reality TV show that's like being kind of coy about their responses. So I'm liking the new dynamic for sure. I'm worried that Melanie and Anaya might not explore as much because like, you know, we do see them being like, I miss my man.
Right.
But I definitely think though their options are good because like
I was gonna say I'm excited at the options that they left themselves to get to know, because I honestly feel like that will help them even if they do run back to those men, but that will help them.
Like what they deserve or like how they deserve to be treated or like have that energy in them kind of ignited because like all these women are running after these guys that are like they ain't shit, like who cares about these like these guys at this point, especially when you see how quickly they're able to just be like, you know, being motorboated and having ass in their face and like making it like they saw that in 2 seconds. So like how about you give some attention to somebody that like actually seems like they're pursuing you in like a positive way, and then deal with who you want to deal with back in the villa. I'd be bringing a man back no matter what. I don't care. I would be bringing a man back no matter what. Be like, I thought what you were doing.
I don't think Melanie is.
I actually don't think Sincere will either. It seems like
he won't.
It seems like they're trying to be
fun and then go back.
Have fun and then go back. Yeah. It seems like Sincere and Melanie. I don't know if it's calculated, but like they are like the couples. Like the couple journeys, the star of the season, it seems like, and like all the other couples obviously are kind of around them, but I feel like their journey, their story is like the main story of this season so far. And so I think that it's positive for them to maybe come back together to hopefully create like a nice arc in the audience eyes as like a promising winning duo. So I don't think that I think they're both going to come back single.
Yeah, right now I've said like if nothing pans out for my other two girlies, Mel and Sincere are my couple.
Yeah.
Well, three girls.
It's like believable. Like Jack and Bryce, I don't believe you, Bryce. You should have put some Visine in your eyes because that tear that you were searching for, it didn't come down. I don't.
Talking about he's trying to be the it couple, but you with him and like I was like, this is all fabricated. You don't care about this woman at all. Like you are faking it.
But people are falling for it.
People are falling for it. But people are.
Why are people so simple?
I don't know.
Like the first thing I said, I was like, I rolled my eyes and be like, of course, none of these women are Trinity. Like he's trying to build a storyline for himself. Like
I said, he's going to end up turning this into a Scott and Catherine situation where if she brings somebody back, it's a woe is me when you weren't putting in enough to keep this girl, right? Ultimately, we watched Scott be on how many different versions of Love Island, including.
I like him now though that he's stuck.
Oh yeah, he said. I mean, this is his person. This is his person.
No, that's what I'm saying. We see the difference between him being with his person, Leanne, versus when he was like even in the villa with Catherine, and he was trying with her. He was like he didn't do nothing for her birthday when her birthday came around in the villa. We see this man showing up to the airport because he hadn't gotten to see his girl for how many days with flowers to pick her up and take her home.
So cute.
Like
I never saw
it been 5 days, but he missed her that much. You know what I mean? He's in love. Yeah.
But that's the difference. That's what we're saying. Like if you watch, you could see the difference between somebody who is very into somebody versus somebody who is just playing the game, playing the long game.
Do you know anything about? Do you watch the Kardashians ever? Do you know anything about them really at all? Because Kim Kardashian,
I used to watch them very hardcore.
Do you know her best friend Jonathan? I don't know how close they are right now, but he's been in and out of a lot of the seasons. So apparently Bryce is his cousin. And so he was saying like, oh, like leave him alone. Like, he was trying to like standing up for him. And so I'm just saying that if it's his cousin, I can see him being a little bit more savvy.
That's why he was taking pictures with Kendall.
Oh, Kendall Jenner? Or Kendall, the other channel. Kendall Jenner. Oh, okay, I didn't see that.
Because he was like Tumblr famous.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
He has a lot of followers. On top of the modeling.
He's Jonathan's cousin. That means he was around the Kardashians a lot.
Exactly. Or had like decent access. And so I'm just saying that they are very well versed in the reality TV world. I wouldn't be surprised if Jonathan was like, hey, you need a storyline. You need for the audience to be shipping your love story. And so maybe they took a page out of the Nicolandria book, maybe, or like saw how well that worked. And it's trying to do some sort of,
I can absolutely
like being a DJ and a model. And then getting with the thin, pretty black girl.
And honestly, I feel like more people were suspect about Trinity setting this up as a Nicolandria situation than they are with Bryce, and I think it's Bryce.
Bryce is definitely. Well, I don't even know if Bryce likes women at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I've been saying. Thank you. I've been saying that's the number one thing above anything else. He doesn't want a woman. He wants Zach.
Well, this is the thing. This is my comparison to why I might have the belief that he might not
I'm
like.
crying.
Yes, he
nobody believes Bryce. Sorry, nobody believes him.
I think he's very cute. Make us believers tomorrow, CJ.
I think he's very cute. I think he's very handsome. But what always stands out to me is that he doesn't know how to kiss. And the last person that I remember hearing does not know how to kiss was Colton Underwood on The Bachelor. Everybody was like Tayshia was like, oh man, he was like the worst. Like, though everybody said that he was the worst kisser, and this is when he was just the virgin bachelor. So like, I was just like, okay, well, like maybe he doesn't have an experience like being with a woman, blah blah blah. Which he didn't.
He's a virgin, and he is 29 years old.
Wait, sorry, what?
And Bryce is not saying he's a virgin, and he is 29 years old.
I would think, though, you would be able to have learned how to kiss somebody if you were dating the opposite sex. So I'm just thinking that's just my only correlation right now.
He's never been in a relationship? Did he say that?
I remember that for sure.
No,
I
didn't
can't
say that.
No, he had one. Exactly, hasn't.
Bryce was the one that said he used somebody. He used a person to get to their friend.
With the girl.
With their friend.
We assumed it was a girl, but what if it was a guy? What if he was dating a girl and was using the girl to get to her guy friend?
We'll never know.
We'll never.
Or like it also could be a fabricated story completely, right? He might not have any.
That's why I said we'll never know, because he could have made it. Again, he at this point, Bryce could be coming to us with a persona that he's created. Because again, I don't believe I've not been believing his conversations with Trinity. I've not been believing his connection with Trinity, and now I'm not believing. And I said he's been front loading this for a couple of weeks now. He did it with Zach and him having that conversation, saying, "Oh, Trinity's gonna leave you for her type." And I feel like he was laying the groundwork for if ever Trinity does leave him for his type,
the good guy,
for her type,
that he's a good guy, and she screwed him over. And then I feel like he was laying the groundwork, like, oh look, I've been getting to know Sydney, and she's Trinity-esque. So it's like it's not that I am going for my type only.
Right. She went for someone that's. Well, he's adding to I am attracted to Trinity. This is why the Trinity look alike.
Because he really wanted Alana, but everybody he's attracted to goes for Zach.
Yeah.
See, Zach is getting to know Alana, because remember when Alana came in, she was his type, and he was so touched that she asked him to take off her wings. He was impressed. He was saying that's who he wanted to go for. Like, that's who he liked. But when we see her, she's talking to Zach and telling Zach, I done been with your brother. Hooked up with your brother and all that stuff, and getting caught in that. And so again, he likes Kata. Kata went for Zach. He likes Lana. Lana goes for Zach. So the people that he likes, he's not their type. So he then makes it seem like he's going for somebody Trinity-esque, like the dupe of Trinity. But that really was not his first choice. Like, just like Trinity wasn't his first choice in the villa. But he wants,
and he left her because she wasn't, and then gets denied again, and then comes back to her, and now it's like, okay, let me work with what I got here, and I'm going to pretend like she's my soulmate or whatever.
And that's where I am with it until I see something different. I mean, my opinion has changed on people, but I'm not seeing it so far.
Yeah, until he makes me a believer. Love you, Trin, but I can't do it. Vote for it.
He doesn't kiss great. Remember, the kiss ain't great. Legs don't separate.
Even Sydney, with him trying to talk to Sydney, he bit Sydney's lip. They both had his bleeding.
Yeah, because she went like this too. So I don't know if they both bit each other or what happened, because he said he takes blood, but then she was like,
But like, who was the person that said like, oh, I don't know, Brian's gives too much? Oh, it's Jen, I think. Too much teeth. I'm like, wait, what do you mean too much teeth? How do you have too much teeth? Like, so turtle tongue, teeth. How does this happen? I don't know.
And maybe that's where the blood came from.
The teeth on the shell. The teeth on the shell, and then it's like
I don't know.
What's happening though?
Or maybe he's never been told he's a bad kisser.
He has to know.
But he sucks toes. He's a good toe sucker.
He's
but
a good
bad
toe sucker.
No, but that's just for show. You know that, right? But
no, he might be sucking men's toes. Too.
You know what though? If he was a good kisser, he would have been able to get Kada, right? That's probably the determining factor. Because like anytime I'm like, if I have a good kiss with somebody, like it's hard to get rid of me. I'm like, oh, okay, hey, like
because she did kiss them both before they went to that freaky bed.
Right. Yes, and so like they had already kissed everybody, right? Yeah. And so who was
well, no, Jada came as a bombshell.
Oh, bombshell, sorry.
Yeah, she kissed the two
guys.
They
were standing on the green light, on the green.
Right. Oh,
right. How both of them kissed, and only
she's like,
kissed at night.
Like you saw how much she curved him, right? Like she did not want to have anything to do.
That man tried to slide over on that bed. She was like, not tonight.
Oh my goodness. And then you try to attempt that again. Like if your kiss isn't good, you do not have any game. It ends. It's almost like having like a micro peenie.
Okay, so let's get into some of this men girl villa situation with the men that they sent in for them. On that note,
yeah.
Oh my God.
He's handsome in this photo, but he was petite, wasn't he? He was really small.
What?
He was very small, wasn't he? He seemed small.
Who, Cal?
The first person.
Yeah, this is the broke one. This is the broke one, right?
That's so sad. He going right back.
Wait, why was he broke? I don't remember.
And she not paying his rent for July, so I don't know what
and she keeping that dog from him.
We're all Team Corey, baby.
So this guy is the one whose ex is on like TikTok saying she was paying his bills for 6 months and he just left her and said he was moving to Chicago to make money for the family and now he on Love Island.
We had to lie, I guess, to go on the show. Isn't that kind of like Isaiah? Like
he didn't have to lie to his girlfriend because Caleb didn't.
Fair. Remember Isaiah though, from season 4? Like he apparently had a girlfriend that was paying for everything, and then like,
yes.
He tried to come and collect after he won games
for All Stars. I remember that. So he so back at the fire pit, Ari tells them they get to kiss. The guys get to choose to kiss 2 girls each who caught their eye. So now they've had conversations with all the girls supposedly. I still don't know if there was enough time with all the singing and dancing and all this stuff.
Well, I mean, they probably just filmed like one dancing segment for like 20 minutes, you know?
They were dancing while they were waiting for them to come. Yeah.
And they basically gonna take whatever they glean from those conversations to say, hey, this is who I want to kiss. Or if they think they look good, or if they just want to try to get that person to bring them back to the villa.
Like I wish I saw a little bit more of that process because like isn't the producer just decided the 2 people or did they really have a say in like, who they were keeping in the villa?
Right.
Because like the people that went, most of them were obvious and some of them I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, our theory was what we were saying earlier is that we felt that it's possible they gave like someone like a Jen more of a say in the process because she is the single girl. And then some like because some of them have a strong connections that they still aren't letting like totally giving up. They might have just took a backseat or it's like, okay, well, who likes you and me or whatever. So that's what we're thinking they did.
I just wish we saw a little bit of it. You know what I mean? I want to see that deliberation. Be like, okay, like I like him too. Like, is it okay if I get to know him a little bit or not? Like that Chris situation in Huda.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But that was real quick. Ariana was just like, so I talked to the girls and the 6 are.
Yeah.
I said, oh, okay.
and I'm actually so happy we did not get that type of Casa again. Like, oh my God.
Well, they knew that was a flop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that just ruined the entire show. So Kyle, I think we only saw him kiss Trinity, right?
Oh, you're going in order by their picture, not when they actually came up.
I can do it by order when they came up.
But Cal, yes, he picked Trinity.
Ooh. So Carl was first. This is Carl. And he chose Anaya and Kenzie.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we had a conversation yesterday that we thought maybe the heart rate challenge was going to help determine who the guys and girls coupled up with, but again, we didn't get the girls version of the heart rate challenge, so they still got to like kiss. Somebody. I mean, obviously, kissing 12 people would have been a lot, so I feel like this was as best as they could do to mimic what the guys had for the heart rate challenge. Yeah. So what did you guys think about the Anaya kiss and the Kenzie kiss from Carl?
We knew that was going to be Anaya for sure. One thing I just wanted to say, and you might have talked about it before when it happened in the episode, but did you notice how Kenzie has jealous eyes for what's her name? Melanie? Yes. Like anytime a guy's talking to her, she's just like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like she is jealous of her and like wants what she wants. Like it's actually something I'm starting to notice a little bit more now.
I think she feels like Corbin still wants her.
Probably. But like
you just said you don't want Corbin because he don't left them pictures. So why are you still looking at Melanie?
I don't know. And then I also think she wanted Sincere. I still think Kenzie wanted Sincere.
Oh.
I'm still trying to figure it out too, because it was something with Kata and Melanie. Because remember when she was talking to Zach, she was like, out of all people, Melanie, like you could talk. Remember when he was threatening I could pull Melanie for a chat. She was mad about that. She was like, out of anybody, you gonna pull Melanie? Like it's 10 other people you could pull for a chat. And I was like, well, why is she mad with Melanie? I don't get what it is with Melanie.
I think I personally think the Kata and the Melanie one is a little bit different.
That one's different, right? So let's get the Kenzie and the Melanie situation. Again, when they first had that conversation, everybody was insistent that like Kenzie and Casey wanted each other. And I kept saying, I think no, that Kenzie liked Sincere. But she said in that conversation, she saw that Sincere was really into Melanie.
We specifically got her thoughts about Sincere's relationship.
And I think
from what she's wanted what she wants.
Correct. What we know from Kenzie is that she dates black men. Like I think her last 3 boyfriends were black.
Yeah, from what we saw in like the the sleuthers, our little internet sleuthers.
Some classmates said that I guess she doesn't have 3 ex-black boyfriends.
Okay.
She has 1 and he's whitewashed.
Oh, that also makes sense.
I mean, you'd expect that, I would assume.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Then on top of that, I think with the Corbin situation, she definitely peeped that Melanie and Corbin seemed to have a vibe.
Right.
And I think that's why she was just so like, I have to win this thing.
Is that why she's code switching whenever she talks to him?
Yeah. And then,
like all of a sudden
we see her basically how this is playing out, because honestly, I think she was in competition with Melanie for Corbin. She thought, like we saw it, she thought that she got the best looking black man in the villa.
Right.
And ultimately it's because none of the other girls want that man because he's a fuckboy.
Exactly. And they tried to tell you, but now you saw for your own self.
Right. So yes, I do feel like Kenzie has something with Melanie. Now, the Kata thing is a whole other thing, because the Sincere like had one brief conversation with Kata, and then all of a sudden Melanie was going after Kata. Kata's like, well, what did I do to you? I talked to your man once and I wasn't even into him. And then they were going back and forth a little bit, and now they're friends. And friends, but So I don't know if it's that Kata just doesn't want to be in a competition with Melanie, not because she's jealous, but because they've gotten to a better place. And then you're kind of reverting them back to being in competition with each other over a man.
Because I also believe if he would have said, "Well, I'll go talk to Trinity," she would have been like, "Why?"
Yes,
I do. I think she would have reacted the same way.
She would have. Because again, they were all like, "Why is Bryce going to talk to Kata?"
That's right.
It's stupid.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
No, but this guy, I was surprised that he chose Melanie as like his second pick. I saw the connection that he had with Anaya.
You mean Kenzie?
Oh, sorry, Kenzie. What did I call her?
Melanie.
Oh, I didn't mean Melanie. I meant Kenzie.
I was surprised because I saw his ex-girlfriend.
Okay, but like I'm just talking about like what we saw connection wise. Like I just felt that like we saw like the volleyball thing, and we saw like Anaya getting a little bit excited about their kind of first interactions. We didn't really see them interact that I remember anyways, and so it just surprised me that it was her, but I haven't seen his ex-girlfriend.
Me too. Yeah. I thought maybe it would have been like a Kata or somebody, but I didn't think I didn't think Kenzie either.
I think it was type on paper versus someone you actually instantly with. That's what I was getting from the situation. But I did really like his kiss with Anaya. His kiss with Kenzie was okay. Let's see. Next up was Ronnie. Ooh,
I love Ronnie.
Cutie.
He's so cute.
Yes.
This is such a sweet little face.
Yes.
I got him sincere dupe.
Yeah. And he's from Philly, I think, or he went to school in Philly.
He went to Drexel. Oh, this is the one that went to.
Yeah. That's what him and Melanie were connected.
What was for lacrosse?
Yeah. And so he kissed Melanie, which knew that.
Saw it coming.
And Jen, which also fair.
Yeah.
But I didn't really see any chemistry in his kiss with Jen. It was just.
I feel like these secondary kisses might be who they don't feel like it's really a competition. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think the first person they kiss is who they want to kiss. The second person is someone that's like they're not going to cause any waves.
Yeah, I think it's their second option if the first one is like, I'm going back to my man or I want somebody else.
Yeah.
I can't see him with Jen, but
no. I didn't see that much in their kiss. Like I saw
she liked it. She liked the kiss.
Like she liked the kiss.
Because we know Jen is also a freaky frog, so it don't take much.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a nice kiss and she good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she kissed. See, she kissed Bryce. She said teeth, too much teeth. Like she's off him. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And we already talked about Kyle that he kissed Trinity. I don't think we got his second kiss.
Nope, we didn't. That's how I knew he won't come back.
Next was Che.
Actually, it was Tino. Same thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that they went by, and I was like, I don't even know who they kissed.
He kissed Kata.
He kissed Kata. Okay. So let's go to Tino. Oh, that's Corey. Listen, they picked some really cute men. So that was Tino. And kissed Kata. Again, the kiss was not memorable.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
And then Che was Jen and Kata. So Jen, then Kata. I think both kisses are really good.
And see, your theory with Che doesn't work because
I know. I was thinking that, but it could be because
Jen is so focused on Gal.
On somebody else, exactly. And so this is like Kata is his second choice, essentially. Maybe.
Yeah. Next I have was Corey, who kissed Melanie. And we found out that Corey is Daniela from season 6's cousin.
Oh, I've been seeing her pop up, but I haven't listened to what she had to say. I guess that's what she had to say.
That's her cousin.
Yeah, so she came in season 6 in Casa.
Is she Dominican?
She is.
Oh, okay.
And her
Dominican.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and now her cousin is coming through Casa, so
she got some good genes.
Yeah, he's very family. Yeah, and then so he kissed Melanie, good kiss. But then he kissed Trinity. I was like,
that's the one. Well, her legs.
I mean, they were going and going.
Like even Ariana was like, "Should I leave? Should we leave?" Because that kiss. I ain't seen that with Bryce. I'm sorry, all my Bryce Trinity fans in the chat.
But yeah, and I was like, "Oh, here we go." Like the villa has started for me for Trinity at this point. But yeah, so if you see here, she's like, "We are all Team Corey, baby." She's going for her cousin. That's what she's supposed to be doing. Next I had Kian, which they called Key. Very handsome. He was the one in the red shorts.
Yes. I know. And then, he's an ex-NFL player. Is this the one that's an ex-NFL?
I think he was too much of a man for these women. He was a man.
He's a man I could deal with.
He's not too young for you, Miss T-Joy?
He's not too much for me. I mean, he's young, but he's not too much for me now.
He's young, but she's ready. So he kisses Anaya. He lifts her up and does squats. Like he did a lot.
I mean, that's swatting. I was like,
oh.
Yeah. I was like, okay, not bad. I see you.
Who was the other person he kissed?
They didn't show it. That's how I knew he was going to get
picked. And again, this is why I think he didn't get picked. While people are mad that he didn't get picked, I was like, they didn't show that who he picked after this, because it probably was not somebody who wanted him.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like the one he didn't get one kiss for was the girl that was like kind of vouching for them. Like, well, we could bring them back. So I can see Anaya being like, well, we could bring Key, but they might be like, you're the only one that wants to talk to him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I could see her saying like either her top two were like Carl and Key or Carl and Chandler. Honestly, I thought Chandler's kiss was better than Key's, but
the one against the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was like, oh, he was getting in my hair.
She got lit up though, which was really nice to see her. Like, like so excited.
She was so much more expressive, and I think he's the one that like picked her up by like her booty, right? Chandler. Yeah. I thought that was the better kiss. So, but again,
I wish the guys could have seen this.
But no, I don't want them to have a free reign to go do what they want, right? Be like, oh, look what they're doing. Yeah, like, I don't want them to be like,
let them stay in the dark.
Yeah, because you see, they already spiraling because they don't know what's going on over there, and that's like I like it. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I think enough is just like showing that there's 12 men on a boat going to see your women, and like that's it. Like I don't want them. I mean, maybe movie night.
Maybe movie night, depending on who's together. Yeah.
But I feel like Casey doesn't think that Anaya has anybody to explore. He thinks.
I mean, he's going to see videos at movie night because they're going to both still be in the house.
Better bring that man back.
She better.
Right now, that's while I'm still in the villa with that connection, I am right now agreeing that she should bring him back.
Regardless, like she has to just bring him back.
He's bringing that girl back for sure.
I don't think so.
I don't know because he's going to be with Cindy tomorrow.
Slight digs.
Yeah, I don't know if he's like all the way into her. I think she's just the one that's throwing it at him.
And he's saying it unprovoked.
Yeah.
What'd he say?
I said he's saying it unprovoked.
He's like he's crazy on me already.
She's already on top of me. She's kind of like he's saying, and the guys are just like, okay. But Sincere peeped it. He was like, yeah, she is.
Yeah, she is.
So I don't know. And we see him.
Remember,
I thought all these men always want these women to chase, and like now one's chasing you, and you're like,
now it's too
much. Like what?
Right?
What's wrong with these people?
Miss Brown Sugar says this man is so fun. What happened? She's talking about Key. She didn't watch the episode. So again, our theory is that the girls had to whittled this down in half. We felt like they should have made them do maybe a rough cut of 8 or 9.
Everybody thinks
and then the next day, maybe like
percent in the app was like they needed more chats.
Went from 12 to 9, then 9 to 6.
To 6, yeah.
And then
whittle it down the next all week.
Right, because they're going to be in Casa all week. And what they did was they just chopped it in half, and so you have one single girl to 5 girls who have a connection.
Yeah.
That went to the other villa. They might have prioritized Jen to choose at least her top 2 or 3, and then they probably went by, okay, who was willing to get to know people that other people was getting to know.
So Ronnie liked Jen and Melanie, right? What's his face? Carl likes Anaya and
Kenzie, right?
So it's like there's 2 first. Same with Corey. Corey was into Trinity and Melanie,
right?
So Jen only wanted Gal.
Yeah.
Jen is the only one that wanted Gal, and they let her have him because she's the single one.
Because she's single.
Nobody want him. They only want him because he can put hearts and lattes and carry on. Because I'm like, what is appealing about him? But he got blonde hair. She said she wanted somebody with blonde hair.
She was so excited when he poured.
He looks disheveled to me.
He didn't look disheveled to me.
He looked disheveled to me.
But
it says this guy's a cuter version of Chris.
Yes,
he's his older brother.
He's Chandler.
Chris Senior.
Yeah. I was talking about Gal looked disheveled.
So he does give Chris to me.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that he didn't get picked because I think that he's a very, very, very attractive
So my thing is off of what Mika already said, which I definitely agree with. I'm like, we also have to remember, like they did this little speed dating round thing, and if you didn't pop, you didn't pop. Yeah. You know, like you got to put yourself out. He was
too reserved, laid back, or no chat,
talking in any conversation.
Yeah, nonchalant. Remember how Chris was nonchalant?
Everybody got
chalant, guys. Chalant.
We saw a bit more from them in the chats, or we at least saw them say something that a girl went, "Oh," right, like something that piqued multiple people's interest.
I'm just surprised that nobody was like around him just being like, talk to me, like say something. I don't know. I feel like he's very handsome.
I mean, but they've also, they got those lustful boys already at the other villa. They don't need more like you or not.
Yeah. Miss Brown Sugar says, did we see conversation with the OG girls and the guys who got cut to get an idea of whether there was chemistry? We did not.
It was just
not really.
Little
they were,
we saw montage. Chatting amongst each other. Like I did hear, I think Tino said something, and like a few of the other guys who didn't get picked said something, but again, their statement wasn't the one that the girls latched on to.
Gravitated to. Yeah. So Anaya says everybody wants a piece of her tonight, and I said yes, that's all we want.
And give it to them, baby. Give the people what they want.
And then we had Jen's man, Gal, who gives very European, just that blonde with the shag in the back, and
yeah. He was the only one that got picked that they only showed one kiss, but I was like, makes sense because only one person wants him.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, they also seem to prioritize Dylan, who only kissed Kenzie.
Who only wanted Kenzie.
Was he chosen?
Yeah, by Kenzie.
Oh, okay. I don't even remember him.
Yeah, Kenzie and Jen got,
first dibs, basically. And then, who was it? I think it was Trey after that, who kissed Melanie and Kenzie, was it?
And Kenzie did have big
attractive?
No, sorry. I mean, he's not ugly, but
I don't find him attractive.
I see Cabbage Patch. I can't unsee it.
I thought his kiss with Melanie was really good. I thought it was cute that he had Kenzie do her big one.
Let her do her routine.
And I was like, and that's all the usefulness of you. Like, there was nothing else left for him to bring to the table, honestly.
But I can't lie though, Kenzie got some upper body strength, because how she do that little move?
She did that. Like, people were talking about Huda last year, but Kenzie did the thing.
The magic Mike move. Yeah.
We got nothing out of Ryan.
Nothing. I was like, dang.
I don't remember him even speaking. I don't know.
He never spoke besides his hello.
He never spoke. And was there anybody?
I was like, maybe the chats just weren't giving.
Yeah. Nothing. We did nothing out of Ryan. Like nothing. No kiss. No chats. No nothing. So
no nothing.
And again, we're only going by what we know from Love Island. That's probably how they made the deciding factor of who to say. But honestly, they should have probably not cut so much in the first night.
Yeah, maybe drop 2. And then drop 4 or something. Like, it shouldn't have been.
It would have been so fun though the next morning, like having the guys competing with the other guys, making breakfast,
and they're competing for the woman, like something.
Or who could make the best breakfast since they love breakfast,
right?
Yeah. They want to go ahead and cut it down because it was too many people. They were like, we can't.
Listen, they have enough beds for that.
But they don't. That's why I was saying.
Well, like in the UK, 2 guys sometimes stay in a double bed. You know what I mean? So like,
I understood the cut. I feel like the cut should have been 3 to 4 people. That's it. Not half. So staying was Corey, Che, Gal, Ronnie,
have their ages if you want them.
Yes, please. Corey is
24. I don't think they put signs yet, but let me double check one more time. But he's 24 from Florida.
Okay.
Let me go down to the Casa Boys because they finally
Love Island by the numbers. We haven't signed.
Okay, they added some signs. Yay. Okay, so Corey, 24, Aries.
Okay.
A lot of Aries.
Oh yeah, she did say that.
She said it.
She said it. She said it.
His birthday's in March.
And she said she liked her Aries. I was like, okay, girl. So why weren't you talking to the 2 Aries that was in? Okay, fine.
What did she want? Sincere?
Ooh, this actually might be a good little match right here.
Che?
Aquarius. 27.
Who's she with? I don't remember.
Kata, the young Aquarius.
Kata.
Oh, 2 Aquariuses together. Okay.
Yeah.
They did get along, and she was like super like happy and excited. They're chatting, and like he picked like they were making little joke type things.
They
that were working.
It wasn't a bad
They their combo was cute.
Yeah.
I loved the energy. It wasn't freaked out, but it was also giving like intimacy, right? Mm-hmm. Like
she just seemed like happy and bubbly. I feel like with already with Zach, she's just like hug me, give me a kiss. Like
so needy with Zach.
It's so needy. Beg for anything from that man.
Not at all. You're a baddie. Don't ever do that. Gal.
So Gal just had a birthday because I swear earlier it said 29. Now it say 30. But he a Jimmy. So there you go.
He's a what?
A Gemini. So his birthday must have just happened because when I checked, it said 29.
So it might have been yesterday.
It might have been yesterday.
Sunday was the last day of Gemini. So
yes. Ronnie is 25, also a Gemini.
Oh, Gemini and Scorpio.
Gemini and Scorpio.
No. Aries works better because they have that ruling Mars in common. But I would never wish a combination of Gemini and Scorpio on anybody.
Yeah.
Dylan is 24, Aries.
Okay.
Who's he with?
Kenzie.
Okay.
Sagittarius. 2 fire signs. Could work. And she's the same, roughly around the same age, right? 24?
She'll be younger than him by a bit, but yeah.
Yeah. Carl.
28, Scorpio.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, Scorpio and Virgo is great.
Yes.
I've never dated a Scorpio like that.
No wonder he was saying that he was giving man. That nice little 5-year age difference.
Yeah. When I saw his age, I said that makes sense why the conversation went how it went.
It does.
Even like speaking other languages, just like,
Everything.
You like it when I like it when a man can teach me something. Teach me.
Yeah.
Teach me.
So she's probably enjoying that aspect. And like all these men are like just easily eager to make the breakfast and what's your order? What should I make you? And like the whole like
well, you always gotta keep your big eye because of course Casa men, of course, they come in eager.
Sure.
Yeah.
But they're giving more energy than many have, in my opinion, in the past. And they're giving men in more ways than the men that have come through before have given.
Yeah, like, I mean, so far for me, Che 27 and Carl 28 are definitely giving more than Zach and Casey.
Yeah, and we haven't heard Gal talk yet, so we don't know. Like, I mean, he might, actually sound 30.
Listen, Bryce is 29, and he don't need to give nothing.
He doesn't give off 29.
She is 22, and they are way far apart. And Corey's
Corey's 24.
I don't know. I think they might vibe in the end more, and she's gonna feel bad about breaking Bryce's heart or whatever. Yeah. But it's just for the storylines, just for the plot.
Yeah,
and maybe he'll get voted out by America.
I hope so.
It could happen.
It can happen.
So
people are riding for Trinity for sure. So like, if she's happy, we're happy. So sorry.
So eliminated are Chandler, Kyle, Kian, Trey, Ryan, and Tino. And you will be leaving the villa. Thank you again for taking a chance on love. Wish you all the best. Listen, they ate this. I love that they did this. I would just make slight adjustments, and that was. I think they did a good job.
Don't chop it right in half. But that was honestly the only bad.
Do you think that any of the chopped Casa boys will make it onto main cast for season 9?
I can see that.
Maybe
people seem to be very upset that Kian didn't get in.
Well, they're upset that all the black men, but
all the black men.
Yeah.
But I'm like
they're calling it Paper Bag Island,
and the girls are all colors.
I'm like, nobody cared when they weren't sending in any black men for Anaya in the beginning.
But anyways, no matter what, we knew that they were going to get mad at her if she didn't pick anybody black. We knew that was going to happen.
It didn't matter. Even if she did pick somebody, they would have been like, oh, there's somebody
black.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
If he was in the right shade, they still going to have a problem with it.
They just don't like her. They just don't like her.
Even though you can definitely tell in that conversation, she ain't never dated nobody like that.
No. Exactly.
Like he is new to her.
Yeah. Yes.
And he's tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
tall.
Yeah.
Her and Trinity both were like, how tall are y'all?
So I'm wondering if the Chinese is his mom and she's petite, but the daddy is Caucasian and really tall. You know what I mean?
Probably.
Listen, he's like like you saw his legs. And like he's very muscular. And so whatever like it could be on either side. He could just because there are some male Chinese men that are very tall. And work out really well.
I think the fact that he knows languages is usually the mom teaches. Not always, obviously, but it's usually, I would say, the mom that's always making sure that the children have the language. But
you never know, because maybe I don't know. Black people usually, when we get to other cultures, we be like, okay, so you're gonna learn this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and we bring in all the cultures together. So you never know. But maybe that was his white mama, if she was white.
I know. I think she has an Asian Chinese mom, but I could be wrong. But I agree with you, Joy here.
So enjoy your Casa experience. Ari says, stay open. It's like, thank you, Ari. Thank you. So nighttime arrives and Kenzie says she's not taking Corbin back. And she says, Kata says, yeah, all them puppy eyes he be doing, you a dog. I was dying laughing. Corbin says, I forgot I'm in a couple.
I'm sorry. He was cracking me up this whole time.
Corbin do too much.
Because I was like, sir, what in the world?
That was so random. We paying over. She over there talking about I'm not taking her back. They paying over there. He's talking about.
Dang.
I was in a couple. I'm in a couple.
I feel like he forgot he on the show. Like
he just vibing. He's like,
there's some of them over there that are just vibing, and that is Corbin.
And so, Sincere says, do you generally think that Kenzie is going to fuck you over? Corbin says, yes. I think she will. Her track record has shown me that already that she's going to hit the splits and throw that shit back.
The fact that the guys recognize that like a girl is going to be doing the splits all the time, that's like really embarrassing because guys don't notice shit.
It is.
But guys don't notice nothing for him to be like, I know she's going to be throwing it back in a split. Like, what? How often is she doing
and honestly, I think also, if you think about it, for Corbin, he has been voted in the bottom twice with this girl.
With Kenzie, yeah.
That America has been trying to break them up. So he's just like, one, she's red flaggy. Two, she's annoying.
And lustful.
Three, and lustful. And three, America don't want us together. So maybe if I try something new,
I'll be all right.
I'll be okay.
You might
bring one of these girls.
Honestly,
back instead.
Honestly,
because
he might not be wrong.
He's like, I'm gonna get this again. Pramada. What's her name? Pramada.
Sorry.
Parmita.
Parmita. Yeah, I think he's like, I'm gonna bring her back, and then I'm gonna be fine.
I mean, she's a baddie.
He's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
I mean, all of the Gossip Girls are actually quite pretty too.
Yeah,
but they always are.
I'm not surprised. You know, that's nothing under the sun.
It's easy to be a pretty girl for sure.
Devonda is here. Says, "Hey, ladies, Corbin was rebooting. He sure was.
He was. I said, what's going on?
In a couple.
He's like, I got to rethink it. That's what he said yesterday. He's like, ooh, I think I might be like bringing somebody back because I didn't think I was gonna get all of this."
Yeah,
right.
He's always been like the hot guy, hot commodity, like get what he wants, and then all of a sudden, like he's hated by America. I think it's you.
Like, what is
the problem?
I'm never hated.
Yeah. Well, Bryce says, do you think my girl would pick someone? And Casey's like, you don't know who people are until they're gone. And Corbin says, yeah, out of sight, out of mind. I was like, finally, y'all putting some stuff in Bryce's head instead of the other way around. Amara says that he, Sincere, is giving a lot of energy, and it was good sleeping with him too. He was very attentive. And Sincere says, outside of the challenges, would y'all kiss somebody though? And I was like, half of them already did. What
I was confused by that question. I was like, y'all did it already.
Or maybe it was out of order.
First of all, you don't already kiss somebody outside of the
That's why I was wondering.
10 hours later. Like, what?
I was so confused.
So he kisses her outside. Casey kisses her outside of a challenge, and then he's talking about after that, like how she's all like stuck on him. That's actually, I don't know. Now I'm like starting to side with the Anaya being like, maybe he's not being fully truthful with how he feels.
I've been on his side.
I've been on her side, and I said to Anita, what I'm getting from the way that Anaya is moving with Casey right now is that Casey was talking a lot of stuff that his mouth can't cash. Like he was telling her things, and I don't know if it's things he thought she wanted to hear or things that he could not actually follow through on. That now she's looking back and it's like, I think you were playing in my face.
Yeah,
you didn't be.
I always understood her like Virgo to Virgo. Like she just wants transparency. He kept trying to make it seem like he was communicating with her, but he was not being transparent. He was telling her, "I'm right where I want to be. I want to be with you. We got a good thing. I'm not trying to ruin a good thing." But yet he's telling the guys, "She's not letting me explore. I gotta worry about her getting an attitude, or about to cry if I try to explore, she pulling me away from chats, and she, you know what I mean? And I know if I do try to explore, then she gonna, not take me back to prove a point, and just making it seem like it's just her. And so now
if he wants to pull someone for a chat, just pull someone for a chat and see what happens instead of like moaning about something that didn't actually happen.
Thank you.
Like, it's so irritating that he's just like, oh, like I could have maybe like had a conversation with her, but she's now gone for the bill, and it's all Anaya's fault because she wouldn't let me because I was scared that she'd be sad.
Exactly.
Like, get over it.
And that's what's like pissing me off with people online, because they're all just like, oh, it's Anaya bring up this hypothetical with Soul, this hypothetical. So it's KC who started it.
Exactly.
Because he feels guilty for not saving her.
Yes.
So that's why we are here.
Right. And it's nothing to do with chatting. KC wants to tongue people down.
Clearly, we see it.
And that's what they call exploring. Instead of really having chats and getting to know each other, they want to tongue down. That's what they call exploring.
Because
she's not going for that. She's not going for that.
Because even here, all of them said yeah.
Yeah.
And then Zach said, that's how you know.
And yep, that's what he says. I feel like
you don't know.
You kind of have to see if there's a vibe there. What?
Yeah.
So now,
meanwhile, people fall in love over the computer.
Exactly.
Right. Then we hear Tiara rapping about being with KC. Her name's TT. She can't wait for him to taste her tonight.
I was like, what does that mean? Because see, let me tell you, back in my day,
it's going down on somebody.
When you say taste, it ain't the top lips that you talking about.
Exactly.
The other one.
I don't think she
down.
What you talking about, TT?
I think she's talking about going down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think she talks about what she meant.
Maybe it's like a joke.
She already had a taste.
Because I didn't even know what French fry sex was. So I was trying to make sure I knew what was going on. Because I'm like, back in my day.
Oh, I don't even know if I know what French fries is. I just made up my own thought. Like fingers and dipping sauce.
They consider the vagina a bag of fries.
Right.
And the fingers going in there to get the fries.
I was thinking more like ketchup or dipping sauce, is the vagina. And you dip the fingers or the fries in the little sauce. So and then you get the macaroni sound, you know what I mean? Like in bed next to the people.
No, ma'am, how you go from French fries to macaroni salad? Bring it back.
Sounds. Macaroni sounds. Macaroni in the pot. That's so wet. That's so wet.
Okay. Miss Rodriguez says Casey wanted to be the good dude, which means being nice versus being kind with honesty. And Anaya's feelings may have been hurt in the moment, but at least they would have been on the same page. And that's all she was asking.
Exactly.
That's it. That was literally all. Like, you tell me what it is. Is she gonna be upset? Sure, but literally every girl got upset when each guy wanted to explore.
Yeah.
Miss Brown, sugar, pay for that to be on a plane and flown.
Over Fiji.
Yeah, you need a blimp with a banner.
So we do see back at the villa, Anaya's like, I miss my fucking man, but I don't think my man misses me. And Trinity says, please tell her she needs to think more about bringing somebody. Listen, Trinity is on some smoke from Casey.
Yes.
I can't even think about who I can equate it to that was trying to get somebody to bring back somebody so much.
She was Anaya to bring somebody back.
Kendall trying to get Cordell to bring back somebody, maybe that energy.
Kendall.
Probably.
And then Anaya says, y'all all think that? And Kenzie, 100%.
Bring him back. Because they are just like, he's been playing, girl. We gotta do something.
Right. Yeah.
They're not saying leave him. They're just saying bring somebody back.
Bring somebody back.
Right.
Because
then
at least he can continue to explore.
Yeah.
Right.
Or you can continue to explore, but at least you have a second option to explore. Rather than you being dependent on KC while he's Dora the exploring or Christopher Columbus.
You know what? Now that I thought about it, when those people come back from Casa and they bring people back, it be 20 people up in there sometimes, and they be coming up with beds. So they could have came up with beds for these 12 guys. They be having beds for people.
It's all those Murphy beds.
Yeah, they didn't quite doing it yet.
But then they have to keep camera crew. Anyway, so Kenzie says, if you don't and he does, how you gonna feel? And I is like, cry, or what you gonna do? Maybe she said, and Kenzie's like, exactly. Okay, and Trini says, but don't think about his feelings. And Anaya says, I'm putting myself first.
Yeah.
Good.
All she has to think about it as, I'm still getting to know somebody.
Yeah.
I want to bring him back into the villa because I want to get to know him some more.
And that's exactly how she needs to think about it. Which is why I said after this and the conversation, I was like, yeah, I kind of think I want her to bring him back as long as he's staying in the vein that we're seeing him in.
Right.
Yeah. I need Casey to know that she can pull a
yes, because I think he feels like she can't. Like, oh, because he said it. Like, oh, she's gonna be waiting for me.
Yeah. And that's why I kind of feel like I kind of want her just to bring somebody back.
Just to be like, you don't know who I like, what I can do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you don't,
and the fact that he looks so different,
right?
Yeah.
See, and like about the big sexy. No, this one right here is gonna hurt him.
Yeah,
for sure. No, because he can't necessarily compete with somebody that's not close to him.
As soon as he comes out, I'm gonna be like, he speaks three languages: Japanese, Chinese, and English.
Yes.
He's and he traveled the world. He studied abroad. He was in Japan.
He's tall. Because Casey was the one that brought
like anime. He knows all about that. Him and I can relate to that.
Oh, and he's older.
Again, he does volleyball. I think he also personal trains. We know from Sean that Anaya loves to work out. I've never seen her and that man work out together. So, I mean, those are things that I'm like,
oh my God, if they start working out or start playing volleyball together in the thing, like Casey is going, his head's going to be spinning.
They're just looking at the picture and they're like, oh, that man should have stayed. But it's like, y'all, he actually could be what really makes Casey spiral.
Yeah,
because it's completely
over there looking sad. You know how they be like, look.
I'm telling you, I need the Cinco. I need the Cinco face. I need it. I need it.
Or even when he walks in, because he doesn't expect her to have somebody there. Even if he walks in with Sierra or Sydney or whoever, he can walk in and be like, she really coupled up with somebody.
Yes. He's not going to believe that she's going to do that, which is why
he thought he was going to come back in there like, oh, big man, like with his girl or whatever, and be like, oh, like I'm just trying to.
That's why I'm with Trinity. I want her to do it.
Yeah,
I want her to do it. So, they all said they're going to have a great fucking night, and then Mel pulls Anaya and goes into delusional mode and says, 1, 2, 3, let's do it in unison. I miss my man. It's like, all right, get that out of your system now, because y'all about to go get to know new men, and I need y'all to like really not to be talking about these men. So
and Carl came over there and pulled her. Okay, he ain't waiting around like them other guys was like, hey, you gotta. Why y'all ain't pull us?
I mean, that was mostly the UK villa, but yes. Anai says, it's okay. We're living in the moment. And Mel says, it's cool. We're living in the moment. Me and Sincere left off really good. But then I saw that video and I was like, is this going to happen again? That's more likely. But going to think of it as like a bachelorette party and enjoying the experience. And they meant a bachelor party.
Yeah.
Y'all should be having a bachelorette party. And Naya says, yeah, she misses Casey, but she just knows that he's not putting her first. So she's going to put herself first and lean into the experience. And I said, that's all I need you to do, Anaya, because the man is not putting you first. And honestly, he doesn't have to, because honestly, y'all just met. So y'all are not boyfriend and girlfriend. Y'all are not closed up.
So you should put yourself first, and you should put yourself first.
And exactly. Yeah. So he is putting himself first, which he should do, which is why, again, as we've all said, go ahead and explore. You should put yourself first. It's about finding your best connection. But you don't, if you think you have a strong connection, you don't have to explore if the connection is that good.
True.
But obviously, based on all of this, there were disconnects that was happening.
That's and this just brings it to your attention, and then you both just decide, are these disconnects fixable or not?
Right. Devonda says, I'm glad he pulled her from Melanie. She looked shocked. Well, no, Melanie says you should go and have fun.
I think maybe they mean Anaya looked shocked. Like when he came over there to pull her for a chat.
Yeah,
like,
Anaya looked shocked.
She was like, oh, you're pulling me?
Oh my
gosh, me. So Anaya ITM, she watched the video with Casey, and the man was having the time of his fucking life. He was. And so Anaya wants to have the time of her fucking life too. Fuck. Yeah. And I said, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
If Ben want to explore, I can explore too.
Go have the best time.
Yes.
Because he's going to. And he doesn't matter. You matter.
Right.
No, this is your experience.
It's your experience. Just like I would say the same thing. Go if that's what you feel like you need to do. Go. But again, there are consequences to this that you guys might be irreparable after this.
Yeah, both of them.
Then at least you know.
And at least you know. You found out in the villa rather than outside.
Exactly.
So she says, but I think for sure I like Carl. He's so sweet. I feel like the whole point of this is exploring and finding your best connection for yourself. So I'm really trying to bask in this experience. And I said, yes, talk the talk. Now I need you to walk the walk, girl. And she says, we need to talk to these fucking men. We need to explore. And we see Carl off talking about like personal training. And Mel's looking at him. She said, no, he's a vibe. Chat it up with him. And the knife says, yeah, he feels like very mature. I feel like I need that. I'm not used to the maturity. And then we do see that Kata takes Che around the villa, and they head to the speakeasy and close the door. And we find out that he is Indian and white. Mm-hmm. And she says Zach is on her mind, but Che is her type. And I said, type.
I see what her type is, though.
Yeah.
She likes the dark features.
Yeah. She said that. She said she likes the dark features. I was like, yes. That like he's
I wasn't sure when I saw him just on his own. I wasn't sure if he was going to be like he looked just a bit too like a man and like too like I just didn't know if he looked bombshelly. But like then seeing them interact, I was like, I'm wrong.
I feel like in his photo, I said to Danita, like if Anaya, because we weren't sure who Anaya was talking to. I said if Anaya is talking to Shay, I get it because he's handsome.
He's very handsome.
Yeah. I feel like he looks a little more scruffier in the.
That's probably because he's been in sequester.
And that's he has a little more.
Well, you know,
that he did in his father.
He didn't shave it off. He was like, I'll just go in like this.
I would probably kiss you. Yeah, but who are your two kisses? I think my two kisses would be Chandler and maybe him, to be honest. How tall is he?
Oh, we don't know his height. I don't think.
Yeah, it would for me definitely Che and definitely toss up between Chandler and Key.
Mine would be Keon and.
Oh yeah, you like that man.
Yes, I
do. Even the squats.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Third would probably be Corey.
Yeah, I think Corey would be my top two. And Shay, probably.
Yeah. So we see Zach though hanging out with Alana, and she says she's an only child. They feel like they vibe really, really well, and they kiss in just talking. Carl pulls Anaya. So no, Anaya didn't have to go running over there to go pull Carl. He does exactly what she wants, which is not be nonchalant. He was very chalant. Came and pulled her. And they start heading to say less. And then he links his arms with her. And she's like, ooh, a gentleman. And listen, I love everything he's doing so far.
Yeah.
Keep it coming, just like that. And he asked about the challenge. And honestly, I'm gonna say this: everything that he did led to them actually open up to another level of intimacy, right? The kissing. Because I feel like the things he did literally
allowed her to do that, like
yeah,
be comfortable.
Yep. Because I said I was not sure if she would be able to start kissing people right off the bat.
But does Casey like actually kiss her, or do they only do the pecks?
They
like
do a lot of pecking, and he was doing that with Tiara too. He does a lot of like open mouth pecking. Like it's like he's opening his mouth, but he's still pecking you. It's not tongue.
But yeah, they said Anaya was the one that was the bad kisser.
I think it might be Casey
because her kiss with Carl did not.
Listen, the kisses I saw with her in this entire episode.
With each guy she kissed, I was like, oh,
yes, exactly.
I don't think it's Anaya.
It's so like maybe the issue with her not wanting to make out in bed, it's like she does not want to make out with him in bed. She didn't realize it, like it's subconscious, but like
yeah, and I feel like that's it with Trinity, right? Like Trinity is subconsciously not understanding what she probably really wants. And again, I think it's their age. Like Trinity's 22, Anaya's 23. She was with the same person off and on from high school to college, right?
But Trinity is trying to hump Bryce. Bryce stops Trinity from humping.
But also, she say, "Oh, I need more physical."
She was still asking for more physicality.
That was before he said that she was trying to hump. Like he had that conversation with Zach and said, "I had to stop her from having sex. She wanted to have sex."
Yeah, but I'm saying like she would want to because
she wants it. It's him that it doesn't want it.
Said no guy ever, right? So
right.
Interesting.
But I think that she thinks it's okay what he's giving her is what I'm saying, and I don't think it's okay. But I think right. I think
he's just settling. Period.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I feel.
And so he asked about the challenge, and she said she was really happy. She thought it was very fun, and he said, yeah, he thought it was fun. And she says it's very cool that his family plays volleyball. So we know that I think was she like an NCAA volleyball player?
Yeah, she went to the university. She graduated from the University of Florida at Atlantic, I think, like University of Florida at Atlantic, and she was an all NCAA all team, the first volleyball
player.
Yeah.
And so Carl's entire family is big into volleyball. And then
maybe both their parents are tall. Actually, his parents are tall. Actually, because like a volleyball family is usually a pretty tall family from my experience.
Played volleyball. So.
And he says that they're Chinese. He's half Chinese. And she's like, oh, really? Like, have you traveled out of the country? She really wants to travel out of the country. And he asks where she wants to go. And she says to Japan. He said he studied abroad in Japan. And honestly, as the conversation kind of keeps progressing, it's like, oh yeah, I'm not even sure if Casey was stimulating her mentally.
He was not. I know he wasn't.
Like he just would be not giving her complete answers, and she wants more. She's been wanting more and more and more, and he just gave her nothing.
Yeah, that's why I think the playing around for her was throwing her off.
Yeah, she wanted to have mentally stimulating conversations, and he around here cheesing and smirking all the damn time.
Right. And so
I know I'm being irritated by that. Like, can you not smile at this conversation?
Right. I said that yesterday. That was the last straw for her right before she went to bed, because she was because he started smirking and smiling, and she's like, okay, you're not gonna be serious. I'm gonna get up now.
Right. Because it's
and some people are so mad at her for getting up. I was like, I would be getting up too. You're not taking it seriously. Then me neither. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Whatever. Sorry, Mr. Joy.
I just wanted to know. Thanks. Bye. And so they do discuss that him speaking other languages, and he says that he can speak in Chinese, Mandarin, and Japanese, and he does teach her how to say my name is Anaya in Japanese. I mean, in Chinese, and then he teaches her some more, and then they kiss. Mm-hmm. And honestly, I got it because I was like, listen, the vibes are high.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at your face. You're so smiley. You're happy for her.
I liked it. And then he was like, what you want for breakfast? Like,
yeah.
Just some eggs and fruit. He like, I got it. He's like, my mama got chickens. I know how to do anything with some eggs. I got you.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mary says, Virgos, we want more. One time I dated a guy with a lot of money and he was empty-headed and it gave me the ick. I never talked to him again. And that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that Casey is stupid. I do feel like he's immature, but I do wonder, because we've had listen to them have these conversations, and we do know that Anaya comes from wealth. Mm-hmm. Right. She has had a lot more experiences
relationship wise, for sure.
Mm-hmm. And so sometimes when you've had a lot more like experiences in your home and with your friends and family, then you want to broaden your horizons
exactly
outside of that.
And he might just be too small for her, kind of
thing. Right. Yeah. And again, what Miss T-Joy and I were saying earlier is that we thought that he was looking to try to match that energy with her. Mm-mm. But after this episode, not so much.
He can't. Yeah. He definitely seems like a child comparatively, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so kind of like what I felt like last year with Taylor and Clark and Alandria and I just like, once I started listening to his conversations with Clark, I was like, oh no, like it's Clark.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're on the same level.
Like they're on the same level. And that's not necessarily like, it's not
it's just a fact.
Yeah, it's not the disparaging thing.
If you're not on the same level, you have to make that conscious decision to get there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And he might not even realize he ain't. You know,
like
and maybe this situation, like you said, you don't know what you have till it's gone. And all these other things.
Grow up a bit.
Maybe it'll be like, dang, okay, maybe I do need a.
There's a little life lesson happening for him.
Yeah, you have to mature.
Yeah. Well, also like Aries are like the baby of the fire sign, so you know that's why sometimes they have little tantrums or they act out like they don't understand the power that they may have, and so
but the possibility that we might have 4 male Aries up in this house.
It's a lot of fire. I already have I have 2 in my house already, and then a Sag. Yeah, my dad and my son, my oldest son, are Aries, and then my baby son is Sag. So 3 fire. I'm Earth. My daughter's water.
What is she?
Pisces.
Oh.
Does she fight with her?
She water.
She fights with the Sag mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't get along much, but
they will eventually.
Yeah. Once he hopefully grows up, I hope.
He just needs him to mature a little bit more.
Because he know how to press people buttons. We're not gonna go for it. And so he does say, once they kiss, I'm so glad I picked you first. And I said, yes, that's what I'm saying. And she's like, I'm glad you picked me first too. I wanted you to pick me first.
Oh.
And he says, no, I just had no doubt.
Oh.
I wanted to pick you first.
He was rubbing on that thigh too.
Yes.
I like a thigh rub.
I can't.
Hold on to that thing while you kissing me.
Brendan says, oh, and Anaya is not insecure. Her conversation, she says Clark, but he's talking about Carl, had me cheesing. She looked so radiant. And clearly, Anaya doesn't mess around with goofballs. And that is also what I got from her.
That's
I
right.
think like we see her be goofy and like the girls and stuff like that. I just think like that just can't be all you bring to the table for me in the relationship. Like I love a good laugh. That's fine. Hee hee ha ha. But what else?
We need more. Bring more.
Just a little bit more. Again, not trying to change you, but a little bit more. And I mean, is there women out there who would love a Casey type where it's just hee hee ha ha 24/7? Yeah, there are.
They might be younger though. They might be,
they'll
like,
be
just out of
younger.
high
But if
school.
you want something a little bit more oomph to it, you're gonna have to find that balance of where everything is not a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it comes with age. He's 23.
Yeah,
he's a baby. You
yeah,
know, a baby.
And that's what I'm saying. Like what we said earlier, as much as we've said that we want Trinity to grow from this at her age of 22, I feel like I want Casey to grow from this as well, to see like yes, he has to, like what he can expand his world to.
I mean, he got a large fan base, but
and not play necessarily so small.
Yeah.
And so Anaya says, no, he's just showing green flags. Green. And you know what? Me and Casey didn't leave at a good place. So what the heck? I'm so happy. Like I feel seen. I feel beautiful.
That's good. As you should.
And Scorpio, right?
He's Scorpio.
But like it's gonna click and it's gonna be hard for her. I know she's loyal and she probably does really like Casey and probably wants what they have had up until this point to work. But I don't know, when you experience it clicking with someone that you find attractive, that you are liking getting to know, it would be harder for her, I think, to not bring him back to the villa than it will be for her to bring him back to the villa. I think if I
think everybody is going to encourage her to bring this man
no
back.
matter what, even
unless he messes up in the next 48 hours. I think her producer, I think Trinity, I think Melanie, I think
just for the plot. Like just for the plot. It's literally for the plot. They're gonna be like, please bring him back.
Because if Casey brings somebody back, what are you going to do?
Where are you going? You're going home.
Right.
So you have to bring somebody back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he came back single, but then you
have options.
You have options.
You don't want to have to be relying on him to choose you in the end.
No, you want to have the power because he thinks he has all the power. Not just him; it's all the men.
It's all the men
have all the power.
Right.
So
the worst.
No, which is why I want all of them to come back with somebody, but they all won't.
They will all won't.
But I would love for that to happen.
So she asks, she herself takes the initiative, asks if he wants to sleep in bed with her. And he says, of course. And he asks what her breakfast order is. And she says, eggs and fruit. And that's when he went into this is mom got chickens. And this is where I'm with you with his mom, probably Asian, because they love a good, 4 chickens, he said?
Yeah.
4 or 5? 4?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I was like, okay, yeah. That he knows how to do eggs, so she just has to tell him how she likes it.
Yep.
And so then we see Corey pull Trinity, and I'm like, keep going, man.
Well, Bryce is lamenting. Oh, I love her so much.
I wrote almost nothing about Bryce.
Y'all see my tear? Sniff.
Right.
I wrote almost nothing about the laments. And so she asked what he's looking for, and he says he's looking for something to build and to grow. And then they talk about the fact that he's an Aries. And she's like, oh, and he's like, what, you don't like Aries? She's like, no, I'm a Libra. We like Aries.
Right. I mean, they could maybe butt heads sometimes or opposites, but
but that's what keeps it fun. Again, we have seen Aries in this Love Island universe. It could work and it could not, but it's always going to be a ride.
Okay. I mean, I'll take an Aries Libra over Aries other combinations for sure.
Yeah.
So she asks him, like, what does he do or what he's looking to do? And he says that he's big into design and fashion. And she says, same. And he's like, no, I see it. Like, I love the heels. And like, I'm like, oh my God, this is
I was
what
like, they are connecting.
I know. I was like, this could work. This really could work.
Their whole conversation, I was like, Trinity.
We're like,
I was like, yes.
Yes.
What is he?
Yes, this is what I've been, the energy that they were just bringing. Like, I'm just like, this is what I've been looking for.
Yeah.
And they haven't even gotten physical yet.
Bryce, though.
I know.
She might.
Bea said she is, and that's my concern, because I feel like her and Bryce, even if they do make it to the end, if they could win, but I feel like they're gonna go the way of Shelly and Ace.
If they win, it might last a little bit longer. I just don't see long term.
Me neither.
Even if she moves to LA, I just feel like, Trinity a young hoe.
I don't see them as like running.
I just feel like that ain't him. That ain't him. Like, they're very different, and I don't know if like opposites do attract, but I just don't know.
I'm not seeing it.
She's living a different lifestyle when she get out of that building.
That is true.
And so Trinity does say, I do like my connection with Bryce, but Corey gives me another feeling. Like, we have a lot in common. And I was like, we can already see it.
Yeah.
Please go with
that. Yeah, exactly.
And so, yes, Bryce is struggling. He's not feeling the spark. Alana didn't get his joke, but Trinity does. He didn't want to color with
I wish I'd heard the joke. I want to judge for myself. It was funny.
I'm sure it was bad. And
I mean, it showed us the conversation.
He probably lied. He didn't even tell no joke. He probably made a stupid comment.
Yeah.
It's probably a joke about that. And she didn't find it funny.
Listen, Miss Brown Sugar, Trinity's the youngest one, but she's got a most sense out of the whole crew. Yes, about other people's situation. I need her to have sense about this.
She has on blinders for her own.
That's all I ask. Like,
Libras,
have sense.
it's gonna be hard. Libras kind of they feel a lot. I don't know if she'll be able to get into the next one without ending the other one.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that even Ariana picked up on her energy and was like, "You seem sad." And she was like, yeah, it's taken a lot for me to open up to him and like him. So it's like, now I've also done all of this work.
Right.
CJ says when he said that Trinity makes him feel like he's enough, I felt bad. They were deep. He needs therapy.
He's lying, CJ.
He needs therapy. But they ain't got nothing to do with Trinity, honestly.
Yeah.
He got her, boy. He got her.
Aaron says that Bryce will get a Razzie for his bad acting. Tearful face drier than the Sahara Desert.
Exactly, Aaron.
Welcome, Aaron.
Did you watch the episode, Aaron, or you just?
Oh no, Aaron's over it. Aaron put it.
She said she skimmed it. Yeah, she skimmed it, and she was not happy. They sent all the black men on it.
Oh, okay.
He's done. But yeah, and then we see that Trinity asks Corey to sleep in her bed, and then they go to the photo booth and they kiss. Yeah. And Bryce and they decided to end it with Bryce talking to Sincere more, and I totally skipped that part because I don't believe him.
It wasn't believable. So you're
all I wrote was he can't stop thinking about her.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying. Like,
Mary feels that Trinity would survive, and I rebuke that.
Does Mary
brought up the letter? And he's like, I didn't realize how much she liked me from
Mary's a contrarian.
Yes.
CJ says if Anaya stays single after Casa, I'm flying to Fiji for real. Love my girl, but she will be voted out.
But she will be voted out. She'll be done.
Unless
it's girl's choice.
Right.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Which means they have to bring back boys.
But this is the thing, is like if she doesn't bring him back, if she wants to stay in the villa, she needs to bring him back just to assure that she stays in there. She has no choice. Right?
She doesn't have another option in there. Like
exactly.
She has
like, you all think Casey's gonna bring somebody back for sure? I'm not
100% sure. There's people who are 100% sure he's bringing somebody back. I'm at this point not 100% sure.
But with how he was speaking about her this episode.
Yeah.
But
and then he kisses Sydney tomorrow.
Right.
Outside of the challenge.
And my whole thing is, I think he uses her as a crutch, right? And so I think he's going to want to continue to use her as a crutch.
Yes.
So if he brings somebody back, he knows that he's got to figure out how to explain that, and I don't think he has the balls to.
That's true. He's kind of a
like Bryce keeps saying.
She's just gonna be loyal because he feels like that's how she is, and she doesn't explore, and she's just loyal. So he's gonna figure that she's gonna be loyal to him, and
Correct.
he's gonna be the one in the hot seat if he brings somebody back. And he's Mr. Avoidant, and I don't know if he's gonna want to deal with those consequences because I don't think he's ready to cut it off with her. So he's like, even though I went over and did my big one, if I don't bring nobody back, me and her can slide back into what we got. It'll be easier for me to slide back into it. But if I bring somebody back, she's gonna stand on business just to prove a point to me. And
it gives Aaron, honestly.
Yeah. Like he's gonna have fun, and I can see him the night before being like,
I can't do it. Yeah, it's a night.
Well, it's kind of like he's just gonna use these women because she wasn't giving him enough in bed. That annoys me too.
Because according to him, the girls didn't realize his power.
Yes,
his aura.
It's aura and his power.
Power.
Oh, he said power.
They got power here.
He said aura. He said aura yesterday, and he said power today.
Sorry. He said none of the girls in the villa.
Like the girls don't see my powers over there. My power. Like he was Bruce Wayne over there, and now he Batman, child. He got powers over here.
Okay.
Let's see. Ramsey says he will leave Anaya. Trust me, she's too much work for him, and it's never smooth conversations. She's also insecure, which I don't agree with. Pisses me off. Okay, then maybe he has to try Sydney too. And again, I state Anaya is not the insecure one, not the way that it's being portrayed. The insecure one is Casey. That's it.
They're pushing this narrative, and you all
problem. Why is Anaya always the cause of all his problems?
Even tonight's episode, she's the cause for why they're not the black men left for Casa. It's Anaya.
Anaya. When there's how many other black women in that villa?
Mm-hmm. They chose the 6 together.
It's always Anaya.
So how is it her fault?
They are determined.
Like she doesn't
boring. Is that we're supposed to be rooting for everybody black, but they only choose one black person to root for, and they've chosen Trinity. Yes. And it's just like, forget Anaya. Like
Trinity didn't
mad at her that it rained today. It's her fault. It rained today over here.
Trinity couldn't encourage her to bring another black man because according to y'all, Trinity knows everything and can do everything, but Anaya
wrong.
Trinity hasn't been with a black man for 3 weeks, and y'all saw nothing wrong with it. Y'all shipping it, but Anaya can't be with somebody who's not black. Now she's a colorist.
Now she's with her right to her normal type.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's mixed race, POC. I think he gets a pass. I think, right?
Listen, he could be Lily White for all I care. He gets a pass just for being mature and holding a damn conversation.
Exactly.
That's what I got from this episode.
I mean, he gets 28.
Askia says Casey, Tiara, Trinity, and Corey for the win. So you say.
These are people that they just met in Casa 12 hours ago. You haven't even seen them past the first day. You don't know how this is going to pan out.
Again, I'm in the villa.
I would
think they're going to play raunchy races?
Yeah, I don't know. That we didn't get a preview. Maybe we'll get it in the first.
Well, now that we have 6 and 6, or 12 and 12, maybe we'll get it now.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna get some challenge tomorrow because all they showed was the rest of the nighttime conversations.
Mm-hmm.
What are they gonna do for the 3 more days in? Well, I guess the last day, 2 full days in Casa left.
Well, tomorrow it will be the rest of the end of the night conversation
into the daytime.
Daytime breakfast, daytime hanging out, at nighttime, raunchy races or challenge, and then Wednesday off. Thursday, that's when things start getting down to the wire. That
will they do any dates?
No. But unless something
Mary's saying stick and twist, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember when that happened. Was that with Casa?
But that's not Casa. That's
not Casa.
That's just regular Bach.
They didn't do stick and twist. They did the green light, red light. They already did the version.
Yeah,
so I think it's season 6.
Like that would have worked if they kept more people and more men in the villa, but they didn't do that. And honestly, they kind of did the girls a disservice because they didn't bring the men in.
Yeah, so the girls are already one day behind. Well, one night behind.
Yeah.
Because they're one night behind, and then really half of their day got taken up because they had to talk to 12 different men. Yeah. And so honestly, I don't even know what they're gonna do with Thursday. Unless it's the fallout from something that happens, like somebody going too far with something. But
because you mentioned raunchy races, but there's another game that they do too before raunchy races.
Raunchy races is the one where it's like you text and the tallest guy gotta
make
out with the shortest girl.
So they couldn't do it this go around because there was 12 guys in the house. But now that we're down to 6 and 6, that might be the game for
that's raunchy
tomorrow,
races.
And then Thursday might be raunchy races.
No, that is raunchy races.
No,
what's the other one where they have to do
another one,
food and stuff?
No, it's not the food one. There's another one because if you go back to 6, they had that big game thing twice.
Oh, you're talking about like the spin the bottle?
Yeah, that game that makes everybody
But that's not raunchy races because they're not playing against.
Not. I wasn't calling it.
Yeah, so they did that. So they did one night where they did the spin the bottle, and then the next night they did raunchy races.
And the third night was the food because it was July 4th.
Third night was the food because again, I was saying to people they've spent a week in Casa before.
Yeah, this is normal timing. We just don't know what's gonna happen.
So we'll have to see because I doubt they're getting another video or a postcard. I think they showed the girls what they have to show them.
Please don't send anything to the boys, please.
Yes, please. And then, I mean, and the recoupling has got to be Friday unless the recoupling starts Thursday into Friday.
Nah.
But usually
I think it's
Friday.
And then we'll have to Sunday.
And Sunday.
I think it's gonna be Friday. Yeah, Friday, and then obviously after Sunday.
So Thursday is basically the day that we don't know what they're going to do with all day Thursday, unless they do another big game, like during the day, like they did with the food challenge or whatever. Which I will skip if they do that.
It's so gross.
It's gross. Aaron says I wasn't mad about black men going home. I was mad that Can and Tino went home because if I had been in my lusty,
I know that's right, Aaron.
I'm so sorry. Yes, those were your top two. Fair. Like we're not saying anything.
I was surprised, also, but I understand why the rationale. Why?
Yeah, and we came up with a rationale, but I think that it makes the most sense.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of things kind of playing a part. Because even when you look at those guys, like the girls that would talk to them is Trinity and Anaya, right?
Yeah, and pretty much. And if they both like, I like one over the other, I don't like any of them. There's not like.
Kata hasn't really approached a black man for real. Kenzie has a certain type that she goes for. Jen, it's a no. And
Atlanta, it's a no.
We haven't seen with Melanie either. So it's like it was only Anaya and Trinity.
Yeah. And look, and Kenzie she's swearing off black men right now because she feel like she done got played.
That's what I got from it.
Mm-hmm.
So. She's done with the black men. So it will be interesting to see how the conversations develop once these men especially decide to actually have conversations with actual people, right. Instead of just kissing just to kiss.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me. I'm not a kiss just to kiss kind of person. To me, kissing is very intimate. Like I'm not putting my mouth.
I'm something like a professional.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do my big one
every time, and then leave with them 1 2 more.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna mesmerize you with that. Yeah, you're gonna be thinking about me at night about that.
Mary says she feels the girls like skinny athletic guys and Key had no shot. That's It's also possible.
I can see it because they like height, but none of them are really like, I need
big boys.
Dog. Like they would have said they just want to talk.
They want a puppy, and I want a big dog.
Yeah.
Big dog. Big dog. Miss TJ was a big dog.
And if they had a little bit more time, maybe some of those guys were just a little bit more reserved in that setting. So if
they weren't naturally gravitating towards certain people, and they didn't, they definitely did not have enough time.
Yeah. You know, so I think because every time they had a conversation, it would be like 2 of the Villa girls and like 5 guys.
Yeah.
Or 4 guys. Or like it was just a lot. And again, if you're not jumping into that conversation, they forget about you.
Yeah.
And then they did the kisses. So it's like, oh, I kind of forgot about Tony. And then Tony didn't kiss me. So I really don't remember Tony now, you know?
Exactly.
Yep. Sometimes it starts blurring together. So yeah, we will continue tomorrow night.
You think Alana is gonna be in there still? Did she get removed or what?
If she got removed, if she got removed, it would be she got removed like Sunday today.
People have said that she was removed, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything
like the mag or people in general.
Like the what?
People magazine or people or just people
just generally people saying like comments.
I haven't seen anything official like when Vasana was removed.
TMZ, only thing that TMZ posted was backlash for Islander.
There's no way if TMZ is posting backlash that they're not going to remove her from the villa. That's
no, I definitely feel like they're probably going to remove her. I just feel like the timing would probably end up being like a today.
Or like, do you think they make her get to the recoupling?
Yes.
And then like she gets to bring her back.
Which is what I'm thinking.
Instead of recoupling and like instead of removing her, telling them nobody can pick her. She cannot come in there.
You have to let her go.
Yeah. That kind of thing.
Because timing wise, like where are they in the actual show when this comes out? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like they might have already recorded.
And she's in seemingly a storyline.
She's in a storyline, but like when I just stare at her and I'm like, and it makes me dislike Zach even more. And I'm like, oh, you don't have good taste, even. You know what I mean? Like you and your brother.
You said let them couple up so I can dump them both. I'll be very happy with that.
Yes, but I'm also just like, girl, why you have to have that video out there? Because I wanted to see if Zach would bring you back.
I know.
But hopefully he does a lot.
I don't think he does stuff. He's such a game player. I don't think he
is.
And he's quite manipulative as well.
Again, he saw today that they were sending in 12 boys that look like Corbin into the villa, and he started flipping out. Now all of a sudden he don't know about getting to know these people. He just wants Kata. But she was 2 hours ago. She was aggressive and angry and yelling at
like,
me.
Why is he calling her aggressive when she's just like, hey, I want to talk to you?
Yeah, that's all she said.
And he's like, oh, I'm in a conversation.
Honestly, Kata is very, like, probably the least aggressive person in that villa.
Seriously.
She did no.
Like,
she's
if
very.
My man embarrassed me in front of people like that. Like I'm like, hey, I want to talk to you. Like, you just go. Like, there's no like being rude and back talking her. Like, if I want to talk, like, I can't even imagine that. Like with anybody that I know that's in a relationship. Like,
but that's how he's been setting her up the whole time, and she's been taking the bait. She comes across as the person who wants the physicality. She's the one that wants them to have sex. She's the one that wants kisses. She's the one that wants this. She's the one that's giving the hand job. She's the one that's. It has been set up like that the whole entire time. That she kind of like takes what, even when he says no, she's like, yes. He's like, what are we going to do when we go to the hideaway? He's like, we're not going to do anything. She's like, yes, we are. We're going to do everything. And that's how they're showing her. That's why people are calling her a bully. That has what has been framed, that she is the person that asserts herself in that relationship and kind of tries to control it. And he just kind of goes along with it.
Pisses me off, actually. Because, like, she's just trying to make it work, and he's not interested. And now he's going to pretend like he's interested.
To keep her.
Yeah. Like, he doesn't deserve to get a girl as good looking as she is. At all. But she's also very young.
Her and Trinity have let so much go. how are you going to tell me as we're changing sheets after we just had sex and we're changing the sheets, and you're going to say you're going to be mad when I talk to a bombshell if one comes in? How are you saying that to me? Like, no, no, immediately no.
Like, he's an ick.
I'm not, no.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I'm going to continue to watch how these connections continue to grow, but I'm side-eyeing some of the men like Bryce and Zach, but I've been side-eyeing them.
Yeah.
Because I think they are playing a game.
They are.
Whereas I feel like people like Corbin and Sincere are sincere. Even in their insincerity.
You know exactly what you about to get with Corbin and Sincere. Like,
they just lied just because they lied. Like, it's not for a game.
No, they just be lying. And you know they be lying. And they know you know they be lying.
Two different things and they be lying.
They know they can't lie.
Right.
But they still do it anyway.
You know, that's just what
exactly. And then you have KC, who at this point
don't know
you can't trust yourself because
he's never been out of Fresno, California. He don't know.
So honestly, no shade to him and Tiara. Like, if that is his type, I mean, she lives in LA, 3 hours from him.
Oh, she said she's a nanny.
She's 25.
Yeah,
I think she's nanny, but I also think she went to like medical school, medical assistant school. So they're in the same profession.
So
no, she's supposed to be a nanny and a model. No, that's what.
Yeah, no, Sydney,
a nanny and a model
that works in a medical profession.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Amora
is dressed like a nurse.
Is an assistant.
He's not a nurse. He's dressed like one.
Listen, I had those conversations. I was trying to catch all of the things that they were saying, and I was like, some of y'all talking over each other. But yeah, so if that is his type, because he is more of a physical person, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But again, it's not necessarily something I am going to enjoy watching. Just like,
I'm just gonna put them with Kenzie and Corbin if they came back together. Like, it would just be y'all are just that couple that fools around for me.
Yeah. I mean, but I said the same thing last year, like, or even the year before. Like, Kendall and Nicole did not do it for me.
No, me neither.
Did I think they could have something? Yes, but I wasn't seeing it. They didn't talk about nothing on the outside. They were just physical to me. And
I think that most of the guys are playing a bit of a game, and I think the only person that's going to bring back somebody is Corbin. That's my early prediction right now.
No, but honestly,
Bet365 right here.
Well, but I can see.
Well, Caleb and Corbin. Yes, I can see that.
Oh, Caleb! I forgot Caleb existed. Sorry.
Yes.
I was thinking, Caleb, 100%. Caleb and Corbin. I actually completely forgot about Caleb.
Oh my God!
Well, because he's about to possibly get his girls taken, but sure.
Yep. But
and he's the single one.
He's the single one. But yeah, those two. I'm like, they're bringing somebody back. Them others. I'm like, I just feel like y'all gonna have fun and then want to go back because y'all think the girls are being loyal. Because
they don't think they're being loyal, and they want. I don't think the girls. I think that they think that the girls might not be loyal, so they want to come back so they can be the martyr and be like, "Oh, look at this."
I think up until 12 o'clock, when the 12 boys walked into the villa, they knew the girls were going to be loyal and they could do whatever the hell they wanted to in Casa, and the girls would have to take them back. They just knew that. Not understanding, no, you already lost them from the night before because they got that video. They don't know that.
Right.
So, yeah, I think once they saw, wait, Love Island sending them double the boys, they must really hate us. Because why are you sending them double the men?
Right.
What are you trying to do now? So then they were like, oh, no, there's something, like somebody coming home with something at this point.
And now Bryce is scared that Trinity's type has walked in. So now he got to be the victim. So now he got to be the love struck the love struck, oh, I miss her so much, victim, and go back by herself.
Right now,
so
those two are
she
playing
couples
victim.
up, then she looks like the bad person, and he looks like the person that was true to her and loyal to her and down for her. You know.
And honestly, Corbin already know what type of time Kenzie's on. I don't think he cares because honestly, I think he realizes I can't win the game with this girl.
Right.
He's not doing it for me. She's not.
And she's also kind of saying that she doesn't like. I don't kiss her enough. I don't touch her enough. And he was already getting annoyed by her. So it's like,
Yeah,
like,
we're talking about
good riddance.
Yeah. So I think Corbin is good to like extract himself, regardless of whatever Kendi's going to do, to extract himself from that situation. And then with what's his name? Sincere, he just wants Melanie, and I think if he can't get Melanie, he wanted Tiara. He'll settle for getting to know Amara and to say he got to know her, but I think he'll leave her.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that she could do right now to pull him from Melanie.
Right.
And I do think that him and Melanie have a vibe. Like they might be toxic, whatever, but like I see it and like I believe them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what we said. Like we said, like if honestly, if the other couples that don't work out right now, our top couple would be Melanie and Sincere, because we honestly believe they actually like each other.
Absolutely.
I am interested though to see what could possibly happen with him and Amara though.
I'm still watching it. I just don't know if she's going to be able to give him enough.
More so, not him bringing her back. How far he goes.
Bring him back. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I want to see. How far he goes, because he can go far and leave her right there. You know. So
Leo.
Exactly.
Well, no, Leo brought Johnny.
Keenan or Johnny, right? Like you can do a lot and then come back by yourself.
Right. So that will be interesting. And then yeah, like with Casey, like I said, I just want to see if he'll have the balls to bring somebody back.
Yeah, me too.
Stand on it.
Yeah,
you have to.
And which girl? Because honestly, I do think he has a good amount of options. There's also 3 black girls. So again, I just don't know if they want that Anaya and Casey couple to continue, at least for now.
I mean, it does kind of look like they brought in bomb for Casey.
Yeah,
it does feel like that.
So it'll be interesting to see his subsequent conversations with some of these other girls, because right now I've been very consistent. I wasn't feeling Corbin and Kenzie. I'm not really feeling him with Tiara. So
yeah, I need to see a little bit more. Less raps and kissing and more conversation.
More actual conversation, so I can see if.
Because now that I know my good sis is Aquarius, I want to root for you, babes. You ain't giving me nothing to root for.
Not giving, and that's the whole other thing, because all these people are like, oh, and Anaya's out of this villa because Casey's gonna bring Tiara back and they're gonna win. And I'm just like, you would have to bring somebody back that's rootable in order to do something like that.
And his fan base alone isn't gonna get him that win.
No.
It's a lot of people that have something to say negative about Anaya, and they have glowing things to say about Casey, but these people would actually vote for Trinity. Like, they're saying these things, but if it comes down to them voting, they're going to vote for Trinity. So
but because one, they either chose Trinity as their black girl, or 2, they have convinced themselves, like Trinity, that her and Bryce actually have something.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is his fan base is not the ones that they're not going to vote for him. They just have commentary about him that is glowing because they decided that they want to be negative about Anaya, but they're not actually voting for him. The people that vote for him and Anaya are Anaya stands, not KC stands. So I don't know why people feel like whoever he brings back, he can win, because his people are not going to vote for him. He's not going to win with anybody other than Anaya, and that would
all
come
the
from
women have
thing.
the power in the votes.
Right
now, everybody wants the core four to be the top four.
Yeah, it's the women
and whoever they're
vote
with,
for the
and
woman,
whoever they're with. The only one I'm concerned about is Kata and Zach, because if Kata stays with Zach, I don't know, man.
She might.
And she might.
Right.
Aaron says, I'd rather vote for a pool floaty before I vote for Melon Sincere. So in scale, at a scale of 1 to pool floaty, what is Bryce and Trinity and Zach and Kata for you? Because
I will definitely vote Melon Sincere before I vote either.
Baby, she don't care. She just
I will vote Melon and Sincere at the top, like for sure. I'll vote for them over. Next, I guess. I think Kata and Zach. Then next, and then closest to pool floaty would probably be Trinity and Bryce, because like I feel like that is even the most insincere of the couple.
Because at least I can say with them other couples, whether they work, they don't work, they come back together or not, I can see they like each other. Whether if that's enough to keep them together, to be determined. But they like each other.
Yeah,
I don't feel that way with Bryce and Trinity.
I don't think.
I think she likes it, but she might just have been like Florence Nightingale. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she's like.
Like I kind of
think he really likes her.
Definitely.
I definitely don't think he likes her. I'm saying, but I think she is into him. But she just might be. Her mind just might be off right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Mary says, "Yep, that's the top 4 for me." And it says, "I'm in a holding pattern. I have no kinds this season, and the way I stopped watching, I may not vote at all." Okay, fair.
You know how Aaron did.
Absolutely fair.
She got them all, baby. She got them all.
And Mary thinks that the only person that could dethrone the core 4 is Caleb.
Yep, I've seen that take,
and I can see that. I don't know.
I forgot about him for the 2 hours I've been here.
I don't think he'll get in Amaya's spot.
I don't think he could get to the Amaya spot, but I could see him.
He has zero personality.
Snapping off one.
So
did Iris.
She forgot about him.
But like Pepe had a bit more of a personality than Iris.
Which is why, if let's say he brings back somebody that's interested,
like the girl,
Arminda.
Corbin bringing her back.
Probably, but if Corbin,
she's going to be more into Corbin.
Kinsey, but Caleb can slide back up in there.
No, he just off of principle. Caleb, do not do off of principle. The way she did you, he told her they couldn't even be friends. He ain't going back to her. No, off of principle. No,
and I don't think anybody would be happy with that.
Jaden, he might bring her back. The blonde hair one.
If he can't get old girl, he might. I feel like Jaden is number 2 for him.
Yeah. Because who's left? Alana's out the window.
And then
if she wasn't, it probably would have been Zach. If she wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Tiara, Amara,
and
because Amara might realize, like, okay, Sincere, he playing games, but he going back to Melanie. She might slide in on KC.
Yeah. Or Corbin.
Or Corbin, because Corbin did like that kiss.
He did.
But he don't like black girls like that.
But he liked that kiss.
He liked that kiss.
But he ain't taking nobody back over no kiss. He gonna take that Premier girl.
You don't think he would take somebody back over a kiss?
That black girl, I do not think he would take that black girl back.
We'll go back to Kenzie being coupled up with somebody. Corbin.
She would go. I think she'd say that she'd go with the blonde girl or Bermuda before he'd go with the black girl that he had a good kiss with. I think that's what you're saying, right, Miss Joy?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But that wasn't what we're saying. We're saying if let's say he had no choice with those 2,
it's her next,
and it's her next, Amara, would he go back with her?
Okay, that's third choice.
I don't know.
I don't think he would go back single.
I don't think he's going back single. of all the men.
If it doesn't work with Jaden and it doesn't work with Paramita, who else would he talk to? If
Maybe
Alana's
he would
gone,
take her back, but he wouldn't like her and he wouldn't treat her right.
I didn't say that.
I just don't want anybody to be embarrassed by him.
But that's not what we're saying. We're saying is that
he's bringing back somebody no matter what, and that would
be what. And I think she could be a possible if he can't get the two that he actually wants.
Exactly.
Just to have fun, not be serious.
Yeah, this is
not. I think he has first dibs on who he wants. So I don't even think that's going to be an issue.
I don't think who's going to be fighting him anyways.
Like Caleb like, nobody's going to. Caleb is not going to win over him. So
I think that Corbin has
not going to come to that because he.
I mean, hey, maybe Caleb chat better. We don't know.
But it's two girls. Like Zach is not coming back with anybody. Bryce is not coming back with anybody. Casey doesn't want either one of them. He wants a black girl. Sincere's not bringing anybody back. So Corbin's not going to have to do that. Like, it's like he's coming back with that blonde girl or that premiere girl. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I don't think
like the Jaden girls who he's talking to right now, and I don't think she's his first choice. So that's
he kissed Pramita in the
preview? Pramita, he kissed her, and I think in the preview he's going back to her.
Right. So that's what we're saying. We're saying that like we don't think that Jaden's his first choice, and he's doing what he's doing with Jaden to biding the time to go back.
Right. He's always gonna choose her over a black girl. In my opinion, he's going to choose a blonde-haired.
Yeah, we're not denying
the third pick. If those two options are not available,
right? I know, but I'm saying I don't think it's going to get to that point because I feel he's going to have top billing. Like, so
I think he's going to choose Pramita. He's going to come back with her, and that would be his pick to make the maximum impact. I don't think that anybody's going to fight him for like. And Caleb's going to be like, "No, she's mine," and she's be like, "Actually, I am Corbin's."
Right. I had Corden at a 70% coming back with somebody, and that was before any of the stuff that he said.
I think 100%.
No, I think he's. I mean, he.
And now I'm at.
He knows she's doing splits on somebody else. He didn't want her before he left, and he doesn't.
So he will grab a girl and go. That's it. That's all I got from him. And everybody else is kind of up in the air, other than Caleb and Jen, who. I don't think Jen's trying to go back to Caleb. Jen will grab a guy and go. That's it.
Caleb gonna grab Jaden, and Jen want that Gail guy. Unless she might find somebody else, but she want to try him out first, and she want to wake up in the morning and have a latte with a heart in it and her breakfast.
And they can talk about.
We haven't heard a conversation, so I don't even know if Jen goes. Jen has her options of men in that villa because honestly she could come back with Ronnie.
She might get the ick on.
Oh, she might come back with Ronnie because like that's who I think likes Melanie the most, and it was that conversation with Ronnie that like Kenzie was all just like like crazy eyes. So
you're talking about Kenzie. I was talking about Jen.
I know you were saying Jen, but like to bring him back though, like I could see like him coming back and just so like they can all get one on Melody.
Oh, so you think Jen's in on it too?
Like she's been bad mouthing her. You know what I mean? I don't know if she'd do it to be in on it, but I could see her bringing someone back. Like, Kenzie be like, you should bring this person back, or I don't know.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's our thoughts on day 2 of Casa Amor. We are back tomorrow for day 3. And hopefully we will find out more conversations. I really just need more conversations. And then I can start solidifying who I think people are leaning to or not. Right now, I don't believe anything that Zach or Bryce have to say. So, that's it. All right, folks. So can you tell the people where they can find you? Danita up first.
Yes, Twitter at Nita, Instagram _N_sweet, YouTube at Danita Babe TV.
And Chantel?
So on Instagram at ShanFranFran or Reality Realness with 3 S's, and YouTube Reality Realness with 3 S's. Hopefully, I will be able to get through catching up on UK. It's actually kind of messy right now. A lot to talk about. So I might go live at 1 p.m. tomorrow to catch up. So if anybody's able to join me, that is where I'll be. So come and hang out.
I could try. I'm so behind. You can't. And Miss T Joy.
Instagram and Threads at Miss T Joy, Facebook and YouTube at Miss T Joy 1334.
Awesome. So as always, you can follow me at Entertainment in Color, at Entertainment in Color Media, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook, and then Entertainment in Color at Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. And yeah, so we will be back tomorrow to discuss more. And I hope you guys enjoyed our stream, and I hope you guys enjoy the episodes. Listen, Casamore is Casamore.
Hello.
And we will see you next time.